And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, and of course today we have the second leg of the Midtjylland versus Celtic Champions League second round qualifier. A lot at stake here tonight. Obviously 1-1 it finished in the last leg. There are no away goals anymore, so this game could have the potential to go to penalty shootout should it be a draw in the 90 and then a draw at extra time. But before we do get into the video, guys, please do smash the old like button. Let's try and get to 50 likes before the game starts. As I said, we've got about half an hour to go. We'll be previewing it and getting things started, guys. So yeah, hit that like button and yeah, 2 seconds. Sorry about that, troops. I was just sorting out my charger. I couldn't get a charger on there. Sorry about the effing around there. But guys, yeah, please do hit that like button. Let's try and get to 50 likes as soon as possible. I'm going to go through the team lineups. Guys, get your score predictions down there in the live chat. Yeah, we'll see what's going on. 2 seconds. Let's have a little look. Get the stream up, ready to go, and then let's see who's in the old live chat. Who have we got down here? We've got Golden Temple. I wasn't impressed by either team in the first game, so anything could happen, says Golden Temple. Exactly. Well, the first game, I think Celtic were the better side initially, but of course they went down to 10 men with near beaten, and then after that it went a bit pear-shaped. But I mean, yeah, it's one of them. It was one of them. I don't know. I don't know how much to take from it, but I think it's going to be a different game. But the Celtic squad might not be in the best of confidence after that game against West Ham. Obviously, losing that one 6-2 wasn't good at all from their perspective. But we are going to be following a load of different games as well in this one. Of course, if Celtic or Midtjylland do progress, they will face the winner of that game between Galatasaray and PSV Eindhoven. Of course, that game is currently sitting at 5-1 on aggregate, but the score will be updated down there at the bottom. Yeah, for other Scottish fans that are watching, so Celtic, if they do progress tonight, they will play which is likely to be PSV Eindhoven, and then St Johnstone will likely play Galatasaray. So yeah, it's mental stuff there. I've done 2 bottles of Buck and Celtic are done, says Ben Campbell. Good to see you, Ben. Hope you're well. 2-1 to Midtjylland, says the Van Camper. Guys, keep getting your score predictions down there below. I'm going to go through the team lineups in a second. I did notice one big thing in the team lineup, and that was that Barkas has been dropped. But let's go through these team lineups anyway. I'm going to go through the Midtjylland side first. Sorry for any pronunciation to our Danish fans that are tuned in this afternoon, or this evening should I say. It's Lossell in goal, Dalsgaard, Svinchenko, Janino at the back in a 3, Anderson, Ferreira, Charles and Paulinho in the midfield, and then up top in a 3 is Mabil, Bramado and Sistu. I was impressed with Sistu in that last game, and along with Ferreira, that free kick was sublime. It really was. As for the Celtic side, Scott Bain comes back into the 11. And there's a back 4 of Greg Taylor, Murray, Welsh and Ralston. As for the midfield for Celtic, it's Callum Mcgregor, Sorrow, Christie, Turnbull, Abada and Edouard. Let's have a little look at this Celtic lineup and break it down for those of you who want to know. Respect says 2-1 Celtic. Guys, hit that like button. Let's try and get to 50 likes if we can. Just hit that like button. As I say, we are around 25 minutes away from kickoff. But as I said, right, so Bain, obviously Barkas not been good enough he's not been good enough since he wore a Celtic jersey. He did make 2 saves in that West Ham game, but after that did make a few blunders as well. So obviously he's made the decision now to put in Bain. But in my opinion, Bain's not the best option after that either. He's not even that good, to be honest, either. Celtic need a new goalkeeper in general. There is talks that they might be signing Joe Hart, but look, they might get away with it here tonight, but you need to just be careful with that goalkeeper position. The defence for me as well is still pretty poor from a Celtic perspective. Taylor, I've already came out and said is not good enough for Celtic at the left back, and neither is Ralston as a fullback. Ralston is pretty poor on that right hand side, and he needs to do something big today because he made a couple of mistakes. Very, very inexperienced centre back partnership. Obviously, the suspension of Near Beaton means that Murray has to come into it, and obviously the injury that is still happening here with Christopher Julian means that he's also there. What I don't understand though is Uzazi Agidi not a better option than Murray? I'm sure Celtic just brought Uzazi Agidi in, so why isn't he starting over Murray? Or am I jumping the gun here? I'm sure Uzazi Agidi is a centre back, but look, I might not be no Einstein. As I said, I've been applauding the Celtic attacking over the last couple of weeks in pre-season and stuff like that. McGregor looking really, really sharp, especially in that game against West Ham. Looked like to create chances from outside. Sorrow was good last year along with Turnbull, and they're two good midfielders there. Another bright spark is Lila Barda, who played well in this game. He scored his first goal for Celtic and took the lead in that home leg, and he looks like a really good player. Obviously, they'll be looking to maybe play him at least for 60-70 minutes today before probably James Forrest comes on to get some minutes in his legs. Ryan Christie, again, a player last season under Neil Lennon who looked pretty clueless, kept on firing shots over the bar, out into stands and stuff like that. He's now looking a bit more sharper and really looking to add value in that creative department despite rumours about his future. And then, of course, Odsonne Edouard is a massive, massive boost for Celtic tonight up in Strike Force. There's talks about him going to Brighton, £18 million. That could rise to £21.5 million. So Edward's departure could be imminent, and this could be his last game. I don't know. It could be. He might not be there for that game at the weekend. But yeah, Brighton seem pretty keen. But I feel like it's going to be a massive knock-on effect from the whole Ben White deal anyway. But yeah, Edouard is a massive, massive boost there for Celtic. And as I said, I have been critical. Celtic's attacking options from the midfield upwards doesn't look too bad at all. It's that defence that worries me. If you're a Celtic fan, you'd be looking at Scott Bain again, not good enough. Even though Marcus has been dropped, Ralston, Taylor, Murray, and then Welsh is okay. But look, realistically, if Celtic want to go far into this, into these Champions League, they might get away with it tonight with that defence. But going forward, if they want to progress, then they need better players. Who else have we got here in the live chat, guys? Get your score predictions down here below. Get your opinions down. Dan Casey says 1-0 to the mighty Celtic. Put this rotten mob next year and plus the 10. Sean says this is the worst back five excluding Young Murray. Is the worst I've seen in 50 years. I sure say. Wow. That is mental. Can't see Celtic win. Will lose goals. Yo, chat, good to see JJ who's playing. I'll run through the team lineups again for you guys if you smash that like button. Let's run up the likes, guys. Let's try and get to 50 likes if we can, so keep smashing the old like button. As I said, in goal it's Scott Bain for Celtic, Greg Taylor, Murray, Welsh and Ralston at the back. Callum McGregor, Sorrow, Christie, Turnbull, Abada and Edouard. And as we've been saying, I don't want to repeat myself too much. Basically, the attacking options look good for Celtic. Edouard's a massive boost. Lila Barda looks bright. Christie looks like he's been coming into things. Callum McGregor looks good. Turnbull looked great last year, same with Sorrow. But I'm saying this Celtic defence is really, really poor. Even going to this game where they are favourites and they should win the game. One costly mistake, Murray making a mistake against West Ham. Look, it was a friendly, but all these players making defensive mistakes. Between them all made individual errors. Murray gave the ball away. I think Welsh was fault at one of the goals. Ralston giving the ball away. And then of course Bain not able to save point blank shot, some easy shots. And that's the problem there, I think, for Celtic. But who else have we got in here anyway? Good to see you all. 2-1 Midtjylland, says Martin Ross. Hi buddy, how's you? Good to see you, David King, George Knight. Shout out to you guys. Thank you for tuning in, boys and gals. My prediction is a 1-1 draw, says JJ. And yeah, but who do you think is going to go through? Remember, this could run to penalties. There's no away goals anymore, so it can go to extra time, then to penalties, should they see that fit. What's at stake tonight is a chance for Celtic to probably play, or Midtjylland, should I say, to play PSV Eindhoven. PSV currently winning that game 5-1 against Galatasaray, so it is more than likely that it will be PSV. So a decent opposition in the next round, going to be hard, but also whoever wins here tonight will qualify for the Europa League group stage proper, no matter what. Kickoff's at 18:45, troops. But yeah. Happy days. We'll keep an eye on some of the other games again today as well. There's Cluj playing I always say that this afternoon. Tonight, Cluj, Galatasaray, PSV Eindhoven. It almost looks pretty much certain that it'll be PSV in the next round should Celtic win tonight. And St Johnstone going to be playing Galatasaray. That's going to be an interesting live stream. St Johnstone v Galatasaray next Thursday, more than likely. But yeah, we are around 15 minutes away from kickoff. Guys, get your score predictions down there and just hit the old like button if you can. Let's try and get to 50 likes. As I say, we are trying to push the boat out here a bit. Subscribe if you're new as well. As I say, we're going for 6,000 subscribers. Well, we're trying to anyway. We're trying to do our best. I say I'm trying to do my best. Well, we're as a community, I suppose. Wow, Alan McClough donates £2, mate. Thank you so much. I don't know if I can repeat that, but yeah, I mean, if you want to read it, troops, and big shout out to Alan McClough there for your £2 donation. I just can't read it out on the live stream, otherwise I'd probably get done there, don't. But yeah, big shout out to you, Alan, man. Thank you so much. No donations. Happy days. Oh, Ben Campbell donates £5. He says, you put in some effort, bro. Sorry I'm mad with it, but you deserve the revenue for being a top football presenter. What a hero, Ben, man. Thank you so much for your support. I see all your comments and stuff like that, and tuning into the live streams, bro. What a hero, man. Enjoy your booze. Enjoy the drink. And, yeah, enjoy today's game. Cheers, guys, for your donations. What a bunch of heroes. 50 likes, that's the aim here. But yeah, big shout out to the early donators, Ben Campbell and Alan McLeod. What a bunch of heroes there. Thank you so much for that, boys. Where is Penelope? I don't see Penelope anymore. Martin Ross. I just hope Galatasaray have another stinker and have no confidence against the Saints. Oh, mate, I'd love St Johnstone to go and beat Galatasaray. What a game that would be for their fans. I mean, I don't think St Johnstone fans have ever witnessed European football, and to go to Galatasaray in the first place anyway. But to get a win there, that would be amazing, wouldn't it? How big would that be? 3-1 to Midtjylland, says Daniel Elliott. Good to see you, mate. I just hope Galatasaray have... Oh, I've already read that one out. Penelope was last seen in a house. Livingston with suspenders and Celtic Tammy. Where is she nowadays? Madness. How do people donate, says James Montgomery. Bro, there's a little dollar sign at the bottom right of the chat, bro. What a hero, man. Daniel, don't need the spam, mate, calm. Hey, mate, from down under. Yeah, shout out to the Aussies that are joining in. G'day, mate. Don't know what time it is in Sydney at the moment. Or Australia in general. So many times. Australian Eastern time. It would be 12 hours? Oof, it'd be late. 6 in the morning, will it? 4 in the morning. Shout out to Aldo. Good to see you, mate. Good to see everyone. Everyone's tuning in now. The season's about to start, guys. Like to remind you, obviously Celtic here tonight, and then the Scottish Premiership season kicks off on Saturday. What a game this is going to be. Rangers versus Livingston. It's been a long time since we've had the regular football back, but the competitive games are back on the channel again. We've got Rangers versus Livingston, and then Hearts versus Celtic. So yeah, a good little Saturday there. It's going to be an interesting watch, having both of them games. The Celtic game at 8 o'clock on Saturday. Weird old kickoff. Big shout out to James Montgomery, who becomes a top fan, bro. I'll stick your name on the old thing there, bro. But thank you so much, James, for becoming a top fan, man. What a hero. James Montgomery. There we go, bro. Cheers, man. Thank you for that. Not sure where my old video is going. There we go. It's back. Yeah, we've got about 13 minutes left to go until kickoff. For those of you just joining in, troops, I'll read the old team lineups out for you. But if you can do me a favour, just hit the like button and then just put your score predictions down in the old live chat, boys and girls, should I say. And then I'll read them out and stuff like that. But the Midtjylland starting lineup looks a bit like this. Sorry to the Danish that are in attendance tonight. I'm not the best at Danish pronunciation, but I'll give them my best. It's Lossell in goal, Dalsgaard, Svinchenko, Janino at the back in a 3. Then they're playing a midfield 4 of Anderson, Ferreira, who obviously scored that free kick, Charles on Paulinho, and then up top is Mabil, Brumado and Sisto. As for the away side, Celtic is Scott Bain in goal, Barkas obviously the one notably dropped, Taylor, Murray, Welsh and Ralston as a back 4. Callum Mcgregor, Sorrow in the midfield, Ryan Christie, David Turnbull, Leo Labada and Edouard up top. So a pretty strong side for Celtic, as I say. Edouard, a lot of talk about his future, that whether he could be off to Brighton. This could be his last competitive game. Leo Labada, again, such a bright spark in that first game that he played and looked really, really lively in the game against, I think it was the game against West Ham. And then obviously Turnbull last year was great. Christie looking to get back into form, looking better. And then of course the attacking options are good for Celtic, but of course all the talk is about is the defence. The 2 goalkeepers are bad. Bain, Barkas. Talk today that Celtic are in talks with Tottenham Hotspur over Joe Hart. I don't know if that's going to solve the problems. Joe Hart is is always making high profile mistakes as well. But yeah, I mean, I would have went if I was Celtic, I would have went for Siegrist before he went to I would have went for Marciano before he went to Feyenoord. Cheap option, and he's a good goalkeeper, I think, in my opinion. Taylor, not good enough. Murray, too young. Welsh, he's okay, and then Ralston, obviously not good enough on that right back as well. Oh, that was cold. Cold cup of tea, Jesus. Been rambling on too long there, troops. Good to see Harry Houdini, mate. Hope you're well. Cheers, James Montgomery. It changes, I think. Well, I don't know why the members' name's that colour, but you get like the Rangers emojis if you're a Rangers fan, or a Midtjylland emoji, or whatever you are. Guys, if you want to become like James Montgomery and help support the channel, become a member, guys. Just press join. It's next to the subscribe button. And you can get access to loads of different perks, including these emojis. So if you're a Celtic fan tonight, you've got the Celtic emoji. Midtjylland fans, you've got the Midtjylland emojis. Rangers fans, you've got the Rangers emoji. And yeah, as I say, come the start of the season, we're going to have loads of different other perks and stuff like that you can get access to. And just gives you the satisfaction of helping out the channel. But yeah, that Cluj versus Lincoln Red Imps game's just kicked off. What a game that looks set to be. I have a little wandering eye on the Romanian league. I don't know why. I kind of got into it last year for some weird reason. I ended up watching the Romanian Super Cup final, and yeah, I was all I was all for it. And then since then, I've just been watching some Cluj games now and then. So they're currently leading that game 2-1. It'd be good to see the Romanian teams qualify into the later stage of the Champions League. They kind of need it. And then, of course, PSV Eindhoven, which directly affects a lot of Scottish teams. Obviously, Celtic tonight, if they do win, they'll play PSV in the next round. And then whoever loses that game, which most likely looks like it's going to be Galatasaray, unless they can overcome a 4-goal deficit. Then they'll be playing St Johnstone in the Europa League. So yeah, it's getting pretty interesting, heating up ever so slightly. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. Good to see you, Scotty, mate. Hope you're well. I think Celtic will get through. I think they will win. I think Celtic will win 2-1. I think they'll go through tonight. I think they've got a bit. I think they've got the extra quality. As I say, I'd be worried if it for the defence for Celtic. Massively worried. I would be worried for that. But in the last game, Midtjylland didn't show me enough to say that they could cause too much problems. And I think if Celtic go guns blazing, try and get on the ball, dominate, which they can do, then I think that they outscore them, then they'll be fine. Because Midtjylland didn't look like they were going to score anything. But look, that's my score prediction. I'm going for a 2-1 to Celtic. Liam O'Donnell, good to see you, mate. I hope you're well, bud. Good to be back. Good to see you, man. Rangers getting 23,000 for a game, so Celtic should be getting 25k. I'm not sure if it's by attendance, mate, or I think it's just by a set number, because there was that thing a few months back where Rangers played Arsenal. You're allowed 2,000 fans in a 50,000 capacity, but Ayr United were allowed 2,000 fans as well, so it didn't make sense. It was just like they were just doing 2,000 fans, like shit bust. That's it, 2,000. Hope you're alright, David. Whoa, Jesus, man, what a guy. Ben Campbell donates another £5 and says, bro, I'm just donating because YouTube ad revenue is crap and you deserve more, bro. Oh, man, thank you so much for your donation, dude. What a hero, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, big shout out to Ben Campbell there for another £5 donation, mate. What a hero. Mark Hummel says 3:07 AM down under on the hoops. Good to see all the Aussies joining in, liking the Aussie lot. I say I've got a bit of an Aussie connection. I lived in Sydney for a bit. Craig Hepburn, good to see you. Go on, troops. Last sort of score predictions. Let's go. Keep getting them in. As I say, we're about 7 minutes away from kickoff. Yeah, what are you guys thinking? Got the Premier Sports set up. They just got the old BT Sports set up, haven't they? Like the whole pundits on that they used to have on there. To be fair, I don't think it'll be long until they probably start hosting the Premiership, taking over. He's got. I think Joe Hart, big step up from the schoolboy Barkas AEK. Thought he won the lottery at 5 million. No, man, I don't think Joe Hart is the saviour, in my opinion. I wouldn't say. I mean, people probably would say, but if you look at like the best like goals over like the tens, like even when Joe Hart was winning titles and stuff, he's always getting screamers scored against him. Like you think about those Wayne Rooney overhead kicks, the Peter Crouch goals, Zlatan Ibrahimovic goal. They're all against all these goals are literally against Joe Hart, man. And I think he's like half the goalkeeper he used to be, man. I think he's lost his head. And I don't think he'll be the answer to Celtic's problems, really. But look, anything's better than Barkas by the seams of things right now. Who I would have went with is Marciano. But of course he's gone to Feyenoord Rotterdam. But yeah, I would have went with Marciano. What a goalkeeper he is. Good to see Roscoe. Yes, 5 minutes away from kickoff, troops. 5 minutes away. As I say, I'll close that poll in a second. In fact, we'll do that right now. What are we thinking? How many votes did we get in here, guys? Big shout out to everyone who voted. Let's have a little look, shall we? Basically there was 352 votes. Thank you, big shout out to you all. Celtic 51% and Midtjylland 48%. We will get a winner here tonight, even if it is a draw. There is no away goals that are into play tonight. It's strictly goes to extra time if it's a draw. And then, of course, if it's a draw beyond extra time, it will go to a penalty shootout. So much on the line for the clubs tonight, guys. So much big things happening. As I say, Celtic have a chance to go into the Champions League qualifying round 3. Probably going to be playing PSV Eindhoven. And they will also guarantee at least the Europa League group stage spot if they're winning here tonight as well. So that's massive. Also, I mean, if they do lose, then of course, then they will have to go into the Europa League qualifying round 3. I can't remember the team's name, but it's like one of those sort of teams that you can't pronounce. Some of those teams that don't exist. You know, them random blah, 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 teams you never heard of in your life. That's who they're playing. So they're not going to have a problem, but what would you rather do? Have a chance to get in the Champions League groups, but along the way, seal your fate into the group stages with just one game, or go for all those group stage matches, or go for all those qualifiers for a Europa League spot. I know I'm choosing all the way. Mick Porter says Big Dane was a midfielder 5 minutes ago. Yous are getting pumped. If not PSV, spunk on yous, says Mick Porter. There we go. Teams like... but yeah, I would be worried. Well, I mean, Celtic shouldn't worry about PSV Eindhoven just yet. Midtjylland this is a very important game, as I said, not even just for the Champions League, but for the remainder of the tournament. Getting that Europa League group stage or whatever, they need this. I think even to attract players as well. Celtic is one club with tradition around Europe. It's sad to see them playing in July for Europe. But Celtic didn't win the league. I mean, I like the argument. I mean, the qualifiers should be in place for second place teams. I've always been under the impression that if you're a champion, then you should go straight into the groups. But like second place teams, I haven't really got a problem with second place teams playing in qualifiers. But yeah, the winner of the Champions League, winner of the league should go into the group stages, which will happen next year anyway. But guys, we are now about to get underway here in Denmark. If you could do us all a favour, guys, just smash that like button. No matter who you support, it's just helping out the channel. So whether you support Celtic, you support Rangers, you support Midtjylland, just hit that like button, guys. Yeah, we're going to get underway very, very soon. But yeah, what a bunch of heroes that have already thing. Big shout out to Alan and Ben, who donated earlier on. And James Montgomery, who's already become a member this afternoon. Down next season. Yeah, I said that. Yeah, FaZe. Yeah. Whoever wins next season will go straight to the Champions League groups. That's what I'm saying. This is probably the most valuable Scottish Premiership season ever. If you think about money in terms of the way it is, I think you get about £3.5 million after all the TV revenue and all the rest of it if you win the league in Scotland. And then if you go into the Champions League group stage, you get a £14 million golden handshake. So, yeah, I mean, it just goes to show that this is going to be a very valuable season for a £14 million on the line going straight into the Champions League. And that's what it's all about, in my opinion. But Celtic players all getting ready there to go. They are in the huddle as things happen. And they are in their green and white hoops this evening here in Denmark. Midtjylland only founded in 1999. Yeah, a fairly new club, if you will. And also, Midtjylland are in a huddle themselves. What a big night this could be for them as well, if they could pull off an upset here in Denmark and get a place for themselves into the next round of the group stages. It's good. Midtjylland did get to the Champions League groups last season. Did get a draw against Liverpool as well. So they are no easy feat. However, Celtic, in my opinion, should be beating them. I think Celtic have got a bit more quality going forward and all the rest of it, and should aim. Well, they should be having their sights set on the next round of the competition. But here we go, guys. Edouard, the TV pan, the cameras pan to. Will this be his last game as a Celtic player? As the Brighton rumours close in. Apparently £18 million is the offer. That could rise to £21.5 million. So, yeah, I mean, Celtic, would this be his last game in the green and white hoops? If he fires them into the next round, then I'm sure Celtic fans will be happy with that. But Celtic are going to get us underway here. Celtic attacking left to right. And here we go in Midtjylland. I think that's the place. Are we in the city there? Midtjylland, the Ultras there. Midtjylland fans in full voice. Good to see a bit of a full I think it's a full stadium, to be fair. All standing section in Midtjylland. Good to see. All buzzing as well there. Embracing the atmosphere. And then we're going to get underway here. They take the kneel. Well, Celtic fans... the Celtic players take a knee. Midtjylland players stand. And here we go. Good to see you, Liam MOC. What's your score prediction, mate? And here we go, guys. It's Celtic who get us underway here. Ball goes down that left-hand side. Celtic are going to look to try and attack here early, as I say. Defence is pretty poor, but attacking-wise, Celtic do have quality. And the main man to watch, in my opinion, is Liam Abada. He was very, very quick in the last game and looks like a real threat going forward for Celtic. But ball comes down that left-hand side there again. Liam Abada just losing the ball there to Vandler. And that goes out for a throw into Midtjylland there straight away on that left-hand side. Midtjylland are going to come forward here again. Midtjylland in their black jersey, Celtic in their green and white hoops. Let's say a big game here this evening for both teams. Now here come Midtjylland down the left-hand side. Headed away there by Stephen Welsh. Back into play there again. It's Sisto. And it's Midtjylland coming forward again. Midtjylland down that right-hand side. And Midtjylland are the team that start off attacking here early on. Midtjylland down that left-hand side. When Celtic's arch rivals Rangers came here, I think Rangers walked away with a 4-2 victory. In fact, Rangers brushed past Midtjylland pretty easily. And that was the year that they didn't finish champions. I think that was back in 2019-20 in a Europa League qualifier. I think Rangers beat them 4-2 on both occasions, home and away. They have improved since then. Midtjylland, as I say, they did get to the Champions League last year. Got to the group stages. And I think they won the league this year. Well, they did win the league this year in Denmark. So usually a hard league to win. Obviously, Copenhagen usually dominate that league. But here comes Celtic now, giving chase to Lila Barda. And the Midtjylland goalkeeper heads that one away. Thank you, Jake Rossman. Thank you for your nice words, bro. Good to see you, Citizen TV. Hope you're all well. Jude, good to see everybody down there. Here comes Celtic again now, down that right-hand side to Lila Barda. Cleared away by Midtjylland again. Comes back along that Celtic defence. Here's the young, inexperienced Murray into Greg Taylor on that left-hand side. Little pass there to Turnbull. And Celtic just going to find their feet here in this, I think, half-capacity full Midtjylland Stadium. Fans, great to see them back in the stadiums again. Here comes Sorrow. I need to get myself to a game soon, man. I'm gagging on one. I have to wait probably for a Champions League group stage game or something like that. But here comes Lila Barda. Down that right-hand side here again. Blocked by Midtjylland. And Celtic just couldn't get forward there. Jeez, man. Who's doing all this crap? Angelos, the Olympiakos fan there. Barkas out, says never be game over. Mate, it's going to be hard. Barkas is not even playing, bro. Barkas is been dropped by Bane. Barkas is out of the game there. Ball comes over that right-hand side here for Midtjylland. Midtjylland driving forward. Blocked over there again. Did well. And now back in possession here as Celtic come forward. Celtic now here with Greg Taylor on the left-hand side. Lovely pass down that right. And now here they come again now. Pushing forward. Lovely pass in into... Juninho just stopping Greg Taylor there. Again, Greg Taylor doesn't convince me at all as a player, to be honest. Sorry, that camera's just gone off. 2 seconds. If you're a regular, you know this happens once or twice a stream. Trying to sort it out. 2 seconds, guys. Wow. But here comes Celtic anyway. Pushing forward. Doing well there. Nice block over. Now comes the Taylor. Taylor comes forward. And then drives the other way. Jesus, who's spamming that crap in the live chat? Here's Stephen Welsh. Again, camera will be back on in a second, troops. 2 seconds. Here comes Stephen Welsh again. Stephen Welsh drives forward. Here comes Odsonne Edouard. Odsonne Edouard firing it forward there to David Turnbull. And then blocked and cleared away again there by Juninho. But that was a good little passage of play there from Celtic. And now here comes Turnbull again. Turnbull pushing forward. Celtic now driving forward now with a shot. And that goes over the bar there. Or did it take a little deflection there off one of the Midtjylland players? Why the heck is my camera not working? 2 seconds, guys. Let me sort this out for you. Fucking camera. But it's a corner here to Celtic, guys. Corner now for Celtic as they take this one quickly. Celtic ball into that right-hand side. Ball in. Oh, it's a shot there, and it's Odsonne Edouard, and that goes over the bar there from Celtic. Odsonne Edouard takes the sort of first shot. Celtic having a couple there. One from the corner. Odsonne Edouard could have done a bit better. Maybe just a bit short of the power, but yeah, could have done a little bit better there. Odsonne Edouard with that one. Midtjylland play it short out there from the goalkeeper. And now here come... Oh, here we go. Camera's back on. There you go, guys. Sorry about that, troops. Now here comes Midtjylland now. Down that right-hand side here again. Blocked forward. And cleared away. Guys, please do smash that like button if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And help the channel as we're looking to try and get to 7,000 subscribers. We do cover every single Celtic game. We do cover every single Rangers game. So yeah, guys, please do subscribe to the channel. Here come Midtjylland now. Down that right-hand side. Just cutting away there is Juninho. Juninho finds a way through to Zinchenko. Ex-Celtic defender. Was linked with the move to Celtic actually at the start of the window. Was asked about it. I think he wanted, maybe he was up for the idea. Here comes Murray. Murray, a player, a young player in fact. Bit inexperienced. Gave away the ball. Was schooled really by Antonio in that game against West Ham on Saturday. But look, I'm sure he won't come up against a striker like that all season. Here comes Celtic again now with David Turnbull. Plays it back to Stephen Welsh. Welsh along that back line as Celtic advance forward here again. Celtic pushing forward here with Greg Taylor. Here comes Greg Taylor for Celtic. And Greg Taylor tries to get it to Christie. Christie gathers the ball back again now. Here comes Ryan Christie. Christie now back to Taylor. Taylor into Callum Mcgregor. Callum Mcgregor looking to find a passage of play there. Stephen Welsh. And now here comes Celtic again here with Anthony Ralston. Ralston pushing forward here for Celtic. Celtic looking to try and find an opening here. But Sisto applying a bit of pressure along there with Juninho at the back. And now Celtic coming forward here again, guys. We're 10 likes away from our 100 like target, guys. So if you can, please do smash that like button and subscribe. Here comes Welsh again. Welsh. Celtic keeping possession here nicely. 7 minutes played. It's 8 minutes played. Sorry, it's still 0-0 between these two. Celtic doing their bit. 5,781 subscribers we're at. Big shout out to you all there, guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much for your support. Here comes Greg Taylor now with another throw-in. Celtic looking to try and find a way forward and try and find the opening here in Denmark. Don't want to be playing defensively this one. Just go out there and get goals. Away goals don't matter anyway. Just keep going out there, try and find it and win the game. Don't really want to go to extra time there. Celtic, of course, a big game against Hearts on Saturday. And it doesn't really look like Celtic have got the depth in their squad at the moment. And here come Midtjylland now on that left-hand side. Midtjylland clear it away. Now Midtjylland come down that left-hand side with Sisto. However, intercepted there by Anthony Ralston. Ralston passes back to Greg Taylor. And Greg Taylor now passes it back to Murray. Murray plays out from the back. Again, a pass given away to a Midtjylland player. And this is where you can get punished. Here come Midtjylland now. Midtjylland down that right-hand side. And again, luckily there for Murray. That ended up back in a Celtic jersey. But Midtjylland back on the ball again now. Down that right-hand side. Blocked forward there again. That's Murray giving away the ball. Just needs to be careful there, Murray. I know he's got slight inexperience, but you will get punished at this level. Ball comes in again there, and look to try and find the header there for Midtjylland. Ball comes into the danger area, headed away by Celtic. And then again, headed away there by Welsh. Just about. Comes back to a black jersey though, as Midtjylland advance forward here again. Ralston's clears it on that right-hand side. Back into David Turnbull, and Celtic looking to go on the counter-attack. However, again, out of play there, and it's a Midtjylland throw, and I think Sisto is going over for it here. Already early on here, troops, and it's a bit 50-50. It's been a good start, to be fair. Celtic have had a couple of chances. Midtjylland have had a lot of the ball. There is no one dominating here so far. Ange Postecoglou just on the touchline. What a massive boost this will be if they can qualify here tonight. Here comes Odsonne-Edouard now. Here's a good chance for Celtic if Odsonne-Edouard can pick this one out right. And intercepted there by ex-Celt Zinchenko. And he goes down that right-hand side now. And Midtjylland look like they're going to go on a counter-attack. Here come Midtjylland now pushing forward. Ball in the danger area. And Welsh just clears it away outside the box. Comes back to Celtic here though. And again, blocked there again. Comes back to Sisto. Sisto coming forward, cleared away by Greg Taylor, goes out for another throw into Midtjylland. And here we go again. But yeah, guys, if you are new around here, please do smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. As I said, we're back on Saturday for Rangers versus Livingston and Celtic versus Hearts. So you won't want to miss that one. Both teams looking to get off to a good start in the Scottish Premiership campaign. We do cover all Scottish football content on here. So yeah, if you do follow a Scottish team, make sure you do subscribe to the channel. Headed in there again by Midtjylland, headed away. Comes back out again to Stephen Welsh, intercepted by Midtjylland. And Midtjylland are having the better of the ball here. Odsonne Edouard gives it a slight chase though, but Midtjylland are going to come forward here again. Long ball over the top, looking to play into Ferreira. Ferreira just loses the ball, and that's going to go out for a free kick to Celtic. Currently at the moment, Cluj are 1-0 up against Lincoln Red Imps. Big game in there. Obviously, Cluj almost look like they're pretty much over the line into that Champions League qualifying round 3. And of course, the big game that Celtic and Midtjylland fans will be looking at is that PSV Eindhoven versus Galatasaray. Because, of course, well, I mean, PSV are pretty much through, but that's who they'll face in the next round. And then St Johnstone fans are looking likely that they'll be playing Galatasaray in the Europa League qualifiers. Ball over the top there again now for Celtic. Headed away and cleared away by Svitchenko. Nice clearance there by Midtjylland. Now here comes David Turnbull. Lila Barda there also. And Sorrow there penalised by the referee. Not sure what happened with him there, but brings him down, and that goes out for a for a free kick there. Did well there. Nicely done as well. Here come Midtjylland. Intercepted by Sorrow. Sorrow goes back to Turnbull. Back to Callum Mcgregor again. Here comes Callum McGregor now for Celtic. Lovely pass in now on that left-hand side. Celtic coming forward here again. Lovely ball in. And Celtic looking to try and create a chance there, but blocks there again. Just trying to do its bit there. Just can't get through by the looks of things, Celtic. Here comes Lila Barda. Lila Barda down that right-hand side, cleared away by Midtjylland. And Midtjylland come forward themselves. Again, this is pretty end-to-end stuff here so far, guys. I mean, it's not holding up by any means. Both teams want this a lot. So much at stake for both sides, as I say. A chance to go and progress into the Champions League qualifying round 3. And then, of course, whoever wins tonight is guaranteed a place in the Europa League group stages no matter what happens. Here comes Sisto now for Midtjylland. Along that left-hand side, Sisto's ball in the danger area. And he's fouled there, I think. And that's going to be a free kick to Midtjylland. Shout out to you all watching, troops. And now Midtjylland have a chance here. Chance to try and do something from this set piece. What can Midtjylland conjure up here? A chance from a corner. Can they get a ball into the danger area here, Midtjylland? Looks like it's going to be a Vansgaard delivery. Celtic, as I say, a worrying point we said before the game is their defence. The defence is not good enough. This Celtic defence. So they do need to be careful with defending set pieces now. How will they handle this? Ball comes into the danger area now. Is Midtjylland going to take this one? Midtjylland fire the ball into the danger area. Headed in. Oh, it's hit the crossbar and over. Or I think that's headed away. It comes off I think it comes off a black jersey. And that's going to go out for a Celtic goal kick. Did it come off a black jersey? I don't think it came off Edouard, in fact. I don't know. Is that going to be another corner? We'll soon find out anyway. I think it is. Another corner. Comes back in there from Midtjylland. Cleared away by Celtic, and that time is a free kick there. Svinchenko giving that one away. Decent ball in there as well there by Midtjylland. Slightly confused as to what the referee wanted. But yeah, it's a free kick to Celtic in the end. And they managed to clear that one away. Here comes Celtic now with Ryan Christie. Down to David Turnbull. Blocked again by Svinchenko. Needs to be a bit more creative with the passing there, Celtic. And not give away stupid balls. Here comes Sorrow now. Sorrow down the left-hand side. Long ball down the left-hand side now as they look to try and cross this one. In. And again, Midtjylland just allow that one to go out and win themselves a goal kick. And that's going to be a goal kick to Midtjylland. Guys, please do, if you haven't already, smash that like button. Let's try and get to 200 likes. If you're a Celtic fan, Rangers fan, Midtjylland fan, it really, really does help out the channel. And subscribe to the channel as well as we look to try and get to 7,000 subscribers. If you haven't already and you want to become a member here this afternoon, or this evening, should I say, you can press join. It's next to the subscribe button, and become a member and get access to loads of perks, including our emojis, Celtic emojis, Midtjylland emojis for the Midtjylland fans, and Rangers fans that are tuned in here this evening. There's Rangers emojis. So yeah, do consider becoming a member, guys, and helping support the channel. Here comes Midtjylland now down that right hand side as they clear that one away, and that's blocked there again. A referee gives that one away, and that's going to be a free kick to Midtjylland. They like that one. 5,790, nearly there. We're moving up the world and nearly at 6,000 subscribers. Little play out there from the back from the goalkeeper. Now here comes Celtic again. Here's Edouard. Here's Callum McGregor. Here's Sorrow. Sorrow pushes forward. Here's McGregor again. McGregor down that left-hand side. McGregor just pushes a ball there forward, but again cleared away there by Midtjylland. Celtic are back in possession here though as we approach the 20-minute mark. It's still 0-0 in here in Denmark, should I say. Here comes Christie. Here comes Ryan Christie to Odsonne Edouard, and Odsonne Edouard couldn't get anything on it there, and the Midtjylland goalkeeper did well to come out and collect the ball, but that was a close one. Really well picked out there by Ryan Christie. Just maybe a bit too much on it, and good anticipation there from the goalkeeper. But yeah, Odsonne Edouard, you almost felt if he got a touch on that ball, that would have been 1-0 to Celtic. But still 0-0 here, guys. Midtjylland 0, Celtic 0 as we approach the 20-minute mark. Here comes Celtic again now. Ryan Christie started this game really well. Intercepts there again. Now passes the Sorrow. Here comes Sorrow now for Celtic along that right-hand side. And now here comes Celtic again pushing forward. Cleared away by Midtjylland. And that was nearly done there, but blocked in the end. Here comes Celtic again here with Callum McGregor. McGregor finds Turnbull. Turnbull pushing forward now for Celtic. Ah, lovely pass in there. Again, just intercepted by Svinchenko. And now Midtjylland are going to go on the counter-attack here. This time with Sisto. Blocked and cleared away by Greg Taylor. And that's going to go out for a throw-in to the Danes. Sevco. Midtjylland now with another throw-in. Here's Vansgaard for Denmark. For Denmark, sorry, for Midtjylland, should I say. Getting mixed up there. Playing along that right, so trying to keep it in there. Look to try to get something on that one there. Midtjylland, however, that went out of play and then goes out for a throw-in to Celtic on that left-hand side. If you haven't already, guys, hit that like button. As I say, we're trying to get to 200 likes here. There's 670 people watching at the moment. So, guys, please do hit that like button. Here's Greg Taylor now with a throw-in. Does take it. Here's Callum McGregor. Callum McGregor fires it forward. Back into the middle of the park here to David Turnbull. Now David Turnbull comes forward now for Celtic. Here's Ralston. Now Ralston cutting forward. Here's Christie. Here's Christie now for Celtic. Ball comes into the danger area again and blocked away by Midtjylland. Here comes Sorrow. Here's McGregor. McGregor into Welsh. And not sure what Welsh did. And Welsh left something on one of the Midtjylland players there as he looked to try and tackle the ball off. And receives a yellow card there, Stephen Welsh. Not really needed there, Welsh, there at that time. Not sure why he's going in for a challenge like that. Just needs to be careful now for the rest of the game. Yeah, right on the halfway line. Not sure why he's going in for the ball like that, but it is what it is. They love that. There that time. with Celtic. Yeah, you just got to be careful with Mitch because you're sitting near Beaton get a booking. Then obviously you got that stupid second yellow card in the first leg. Obviously he was on a double yellow, so just need to be careful now for the rest of the game. Welsh, it was kind of needless, This discipline gets you through these games. A bit of experience. That's not what Celtic have got in the defensive line at the moment. Like, Aya would have been big for this one. Thank you, Jason Hammer. Jason Hammer. Now Midtjylland with a throw-in on that far right-hand side. Here comes Sisto. Ball comes into the danger area for the Midtjylland, and that time Bain just about collects the ball. Did well there, Bain. Came out, seen it, anticipated it, and managed to get the ball there before causing any dramas, because a few of the Midtjylland boys were running in there. I think Janino was one of them as well. Here's Bain again. Bain coming forward down the right-hand side. Bain back into Welsh. Welsh back to Scott Bain. Scott Bain comes forward for Celtic. Down the left-hand side here to Greg Taylor. Greg Taylor back to Bain. Bain comes forward to Welsh. Welsh back to Bain. Celtic just playing along their back line. And Celtic looking to try and get something on here. There's Turnbull. Turnbull plays to Ralston on that right-hand side again here for Celtic. Celtic interception blocked there again by Midtjylland, but one back again here by David Turnbull. Here comes David Turnbull now as he tries to string a pass through there, but again, one back by Midtjylland, and now the black shirts flood forward on that right-hand side, and that time goes out for a Celtic throw-in. Quickly taken by Greg Taylor into the back line there into Murray. Murray into the captain, Callum Mcgregor. Callum McGregor back to Stephen Welsh. Welsh now finds Ralston. Ralston finds a way through into the middle of the park here again. Celtic passing the ball nicely. Finds Bain. Bain plays out from the back into Callum McGregor again now. Here comes Turnbull. Turnbull over the left-hand side. Here's a good chance for Celtic now. Celtic coming through here with Callum McGregor. And blocked and intercepted here again by Midtjylland. And that time, in fact, that was Ryan Christie on that final bit. But nearly almost got through. Ryan Christie really does look lively. I think Celtic should try and hold on to him and try and sign on to a new contract, because under Neil Lennon, yes, he was very, very bad. He took shots from outside the box all the time and flung them over stadiums. The poor Pool boys were working extra time when Ryan Christie was on the ball. But so far in pre-season and in the competitive matches, Ryan Christie really looks like he's got his edge back, his panache back. He's creating chances for Celtic, and I think if Celtic can tie him down to a new deal, it'd be a very, very good signing. But the better he plays, the more teams that will probably come in circling for him right now. Jake Ross says, what do you think of this new Celtic manager? I mean, look, it's early days to pass a judgment on a manager, on the Celtic manager. I mean, ball comes down that right-hand side now for Celtic again. I mean, your style of plays there, but of course he's not been backed with the players he wants to brought in. He's got a really, really bad defence, and that, as I said, I'm not going to sound like a broken record player, but that's Celtic's problems this window. It's not necessarily the tactics. You could have the best manager on the park, Pep Guardiola or whatever, Jurgen Klopp, but if you're not backed and you're going into games with that defence, you're not going to win any games. Well, you could win games if you outscore them, but you're going to be conceding a lot of goals at the back. Here comes Greg Taylor again. Taylor comes forward now for Celtic. Celtic probing here as they look to try and find the opener and break the deadlock, but Midtjylland win the ball back there with the goalkeeper, and now Midtjylland are going to go forward here with Lossell. That's what I mean. They need to be careful with that area. Mental. Now Midtjylland just playing along that back line. Is Finchenko again. As I said, started his career at Midtjylland, I'm sure. Went to Celtic for a bit. I think it was under Ronnie Dyler. Played for a bit. Was an invincible winner with Celtic. And then went back to Midtjylland. He's been there ever since. Captain in the side. Getting on a bit. However, didn't stop the daily record linking him heavily with a move to return to Celtic this summer. But yeah, we'll see what happens there. 20 minutes left to play of the first half, and it's still 0-0 here in Denmark. 1-1 on aggregate. Remember, away goals do not count here, remember, by the way, guys. There is no such thing as away goals, so Midtjylland do not have an advantage. It will go to extra time if it remains the same here. Ball comes forward from Welsh. Here's Callum Mcgregor now for Celtic. Callum Mcgregor advancing forward. Can Callum Mcgregor find a way through? Down the left-hand side again, back to Greg Taylor. Taylor pushing forward. Black shirts are flooding forward here. Here's Murray. Murray into Sorrow. Sorrow comes forward for Celtic. Here's Stephen Welsh. Blocked there again. The PSV Eindhoven and Galatasaray game has been kicked off, guys. St. Johnson's fate is pretty much revealed, but will be confirmed tonight as to who they will be playing. And Celtics as well if they do win this game here. So far it does look like it's going to be PSV Eindhoven in the next round should Celtic be able to find a winner here in Denmark. Here's Sorrow. Loses the ball there from Midtjylland. And again, blocked there away. And that goes the other way. Midtjylland win themselves a free kick there. Celtic, as I say, just being careful. Need to be careful, should I say. Is Olympiacos 1-0 up, are they? Good to see. Good to see Olympiacos doing well. Midtjylland now have a free kick here. Chance to maybe test Scott Bain and this Celtic defence from range. It looks like it's going to be Evander to take it. Evander chips it into the danger area. And again, that's a pretty poor free kick there. But manages to keep it in there, Midtjylland. And Midtjylland can put another ball into the box here. Looking to put a header in. Now here comes Sisto. And Sisto's ball's blocked again there by the green and white hoops. And that's going to be a throw-in. They like that one. Good to see you, Ian Grieve, mate. I hope you're well. They like that. Big Sisto. Sisto in that first game really did look like a bother. I think it's gone out for a... Yeah, no, it's a throw-in, sorry. A throw-in now. A bit of a long throw. That may get this into the danger area. How will the Celtic defence deal with this? Ball comes in. Headed away there by Celtic again. Headed away by Murray. Now back to Midtjylland there, though. Midtjylland are coming forward. Flung over the top. Now here comes Celtic again. Celtic may be on a counter-attack here. Brought down. That's going to be a free kick to Celtic. As I say, we are approaching the half-hour mark. Still 0-0 here, though, in Denmark. How are they coping here? Now here comes Celtic. Here's Bain. Bain again. Bain comes forward. Along that back line here to Welsh again. Here comes Welsh for Celtic. Welsh along the left-hand side. Here comes Celtic again now. Driving forward. Celtic. Long ball over the top. Switching play. Finds Edouard. Edouard finds a way through. Blocked by Midtjylland again. Now here's Sorrow. Now here comes Celtic. Here's a chance for David Turnbull. Looking to try and play an Elton Edouard. Maybe just overcooked it. And now it's come back in. Edouard still has the ball here for Celtic. Now passes it back to Sorrow. And now here comes Callum Mcgregor. Callum Mcgregor out to the left-hand side to Greg Taylor. Here's a chance now for Celtic along this left-hand side. And again, they just can't find an opening here. Celtic's ball into the danger area, but headed and cleared away there by Midtjylland. However, comes back to Ralston. Here's Ralston now for Celtic. Ball into the box. Here comes Celtic now with a header, maybe. And again, blocked and brought down there, I think, Svinchenko. And that's going to be a free kick to Midtjylland. And Midtjylland now are going to be able to go the other way. Jesus. Why does Celtic have so much problems playing at home? I don't know why they do. I don't know what the problem with their home record is. I'm not sure what's going on, to be fair. I'm not sure what's happening. Oh shit! Try and sort of light out now. There we go. That'll do. Here comes Midtjylland again on that left-hand side. Blocked here. And now out for another throw-in. As I say, 15 minutes left to go of the first half. It's been an okay first half, to be honest. There's been a bit... it's been end-to-end, really. It's not been anyone dominating as such, I don't think. It's been more to and fro. But yes, I mean, Celtic are looking... I mean, it's hard to split them so far at the moment. Both are looking pretty good. I mean... No real quality in the final third. My problem with Midtjylland is they're not really causing problems going forward, to be fair. As I said, if I was the Midtjylland manager, I'd be trying to capitalise on that Celtic defence. Celtic, they just need to keep on doing what they're doing, kind of just probe their way through and create chances. As I said, the defence hasn't been exposed just yet. But yeah, I mean, attacking-wise, they are looking good. They're looking to try and create things and make things happen here. But again, it's just... about breaking down that block. They've got to deal with that in the Premiership all the time anyway. But yeah, they just need to just get a bit creative. You know, your players like Leo Labada. Leo Labada's been pretty quiet so far. Ryan Christie's shown some glimpses. He can unlock some doors now and then. But yeah, look, there's a long way to go left. We're only a third of the way through. Bain playing out from the back there on that left-hand side. Now here comes Celtic. Long ball over the top. Back out to the goalkeeper. And Midtjylland's keeper comes out real far and boots that out of play. It's going to go out for a throw into Celtic in their own half. Now Bain is a bomb scare at the back, isn't he? Pisses around with that. Not sure who the Celtic goalkeeper is, who is on the bench. They like that. Now, Cluj currently still 1-0 up against Lincoln Red Imps. I'll give you an update on the scores on the doors, guys. As things stand at the moment, it is Young Boys has just kicked off against Slovan Bratislava. It's 0-0. Ludogorets Razgrad 1-0 up against Mura. PSV and Galatasaray still drawing 0-0. However, that game is 5-1 to PSV on aggregate. Cluj 3-1 up on aggregate, 1-0 up on the night. And Olympiakos 1-0 up against Nefce. And then, of course, Sheriff 2-1 up against Alice Skirt, who are 3-1 up on aggregate. So, yeah. Plenty of games happening. Ball comes around that right-hand side again now here for Celtic. It's Taylor. Now it's Sisto. Sisto coming forward for Midtjylland. Here comes Sisto. Sisto, lovely pass down that right-hand side. Can Sisto come and make a way through? Blocked there again. And blocked there again by Celtic. Just not allowing them to have the ball. Again, we're just missing a chance in this game, guys. It's been pretty even, as I said. For those of you not watching, it has been pretty even. Just missing a solid chance from either or side. A lot of them are, I'd say the possession stats are pretty close. Here's Fitchenko. Oh my goodness me, here comes Midtjylland again. Along that back line. Plays forward. Here's Juninho. Juninho plays it down the left hand side. Midtjylland giving it a little run here. Looking to cut inside there on that Ralston. And Ralston looks to try and get around it, but Ralston blocks that one away. And then that comes out via Midtjylland. Comes deflected off the Midtjylland player, and that's going to go out for a goal kick to Celtic. Yeah, Celtic just keeping off it there. They like all that one. Nicely done there, though, by Celtic. A good way to keep the ball and fend off any danger. Now Bain's going to play out from the back here for Celtic. Plays it quickly. Bain comes forward. And away. Now here comes Turnbull into Sorrow. Sorrow kind of losing the ball there. Loose pass, but manages to get it to Callum McGregor in the end. Here comes Taylor. Now here comes McGregor. McGregor driving forward here for Celtic. Celtic now coming forward, looking to break the deadlock. Here's Christie. Christie plays it through here to David Turnbull. David Turnbull finds his way back that right-hand side. Here comes Lillabada. Can Lillabada step up and do anything? Here's Lillabada's ball in, and again, Odsonne Edouard couldn't get on anything onto that one, but a decent bit of skill there from Abada. But yeah, nobody there for Celtic, and that goes out for a goal kick to Midtjylland again. Here we loving that one. Replace the soap off your camera. Yeah, I don't know what's happened there, mate. Yeah, 2 secs. Yeah, sometimes it goes a little blurry. 2 secs, troops. I'll sort it now for you. There you go. That would do. Back to the goalkeeper. Midtjylland going to take this one quickly. So looking to try and make things up, conjure them up. Back out of play there again, and that's going to go out for a Celtic throw-in. Greg Taylor over this one. Greg Taylor urging his players to get forward. Here comes Greg Taylor now. Greg Taylor takes that one quickly. Just caught in a kerfuffle there. Now Midtjylland come through. And Bain's got it again. Bain is a bomb scare at the back, isn't he? Especially the way he passes that ball about in the back line. Pass forward back to Taylor. Taylor comes forward for Celtic now. Again, back out of play again. And now back in for a Midtjylland throw-in. Now Midtjylland are going to come forward quickly. Here come Midtjylland now. Pretty end-to-end stuff here, to be fair. Celtic not being given all of the ball and having it their own way. Midtjylland are creating a lot of chances. And now here they come forward again now here, Midtjylland. Blocked. And again cleared. Keep doing stuff like that. They love it. Especially holding off the play there. As I say, it's very, very even here so far in Denmark. However, no goal to show for it just yet. No real good chances from both sides. It's been very end-to-end, but no real chances. And now here comes Celtic again. Here come Midtjylland again, sorry. Midtjylland with another throw-in. How quickly will this one be taken? It goes back to the goalkeeper instead. And now here comes Celtic now, pushing forward. Murray headed away. Back into possession here with Midtjylland. Midtjylland find the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper fires it forward. And again comes off a black jersey. No real quality in picking out a player there for Midtjylland. And then that goes straight to for a Celtic throw. And now Callum Mcgregor is going to take this one quickly. And now Celtic back in possession. Again, another foul there. It's going to be a free kick to Midtjylland there. Callum Mcgregor bringing one of the Midtjylland centre mids down. They love that one. Here's Midtjylland now again. Down the left-hand side, pushing forward. 5 minutes left of the first half here, troops. And it's still 0-0. Nothing happening just yet for Celtic, or Midtjylland for that matter. Here's Abada giving it a chase. Cleared away by Svinchenko again. And that's how they do it. Just block it away and just fire balls the other way there. How is this going to pan out here for Celtic? They need to start creating something anyway. Well, they're not in any rush, I suppose, but try and win the game in the 90 minutes. Don't want to be relying on extra time and penalties. Celtic do have the quality to win this. Midtjylland aren't really conjuring up anything. Here comes Ralston now. Ralston takes it quickly. And now into Odsonne Edouard. This could be a good chance for Odsonne Edouard now as he pushes forward. And again, cleared away by the Midtjylland defence. Back into Stephen Welsh. Stephen Welsh back on the ball. Sisto tried to give it a chase. However, Soro lets that one go out of play. And again, Ange Postecoglou just urging his team on a bit more. Now here come Midtjylland down the left-hand side. Midtjylland looking to play it through. Do just outside the box, and Celtic intercepted and lose it again. Need to be careful there. Murray nicely gets that one away there on that left-hand side, but again comes back to a barrage of black jerseys, and Midtjylland are going to keep coming forward here. So they go back to their goalkeeper. Goalkeeper drives it over the top. And now the ball goes over the top, headed away there again by Murray. Now into Finchenko. Midtjylland still heading away. Yes, you can, Slippy G. Yes, you can hide them. Nicely done there, Broom. What's the goalie? Dane Murray. They like that one. Sorrow getting briefed up there by the looks of things. If you haven't already, troops, please do smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. As I say, we are trying to get to 6,000 subscribers as soon as possible. But guys, yeah, as I say, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you are new. We are so close to 6,000 subscribers, about 200 away. So just press that big red button, guys. That will really, really help me out. Wow, Sisto there brought down again. That's going to go up for a Midtjylland throw-in. Midtjylland free kick, should I say. Celtic have got a bit of defending to do here just before half-time. As I say, a few minutes left to play here in the first half in Denmark. Now, how will Midtjylland deal with this one? Ball goes in. Celtic, again, there's no quality there from Midtjylland in my opinion. Celtic should be creating chances and going forward and really trying to destroy this team. As I said, for me, Midtjylland haven't really got the quality going forward, honestly. Derby Cash says, if it was aggregate 1-1, will there be extended time? Yes, there is extended time. There is no such thing as away goals anymore, guys. It's all just goes straight to extra time. Yeah, thank you, Stuart Harris. How has the game been? Look, it's been fairly even, to be honest, but both teams haven't created any chance. Well, there's been a few chances, but I wouldn't say prominent chances, i.e. shots on target. There's been none. As I say, equal in possession, but yeah, in terms of clear-cut chances, there's been nothing in this game. But now here comes Celtic, though, pushing forward here with Christie. Intercepted again there by Midtjylland. Quickly taken by Greg Taylor. Back into Welsh. Welsh finds Turnbull. Turnbull comes forward. Back into Welsh again. Now back to the goalkeeper. Here comes Bain. Bain pushes forward for Celtic. Long ball over the top. Looking to play into Edouard there. Loses it again. And back there as Midtjylland clear it again. Here comes Edward to score. Edouard. Here's Turnbull. Turnbull quickly gives it back to Ralston there on that right hand side. Can Celtic conjure up something before half time and break the deadlock? As I say, still a 0-0 here in Denmark. They like that one, man. Sorrow there, blocked it. He always does that, does he? He's won a free kick here anyway for Celtic. This could be a good last chance before half-time break. Can Celtic fire this one into the box? Ball goes in from Turnbull. Here's Edouard and headed away again there by Midtjylland. And Celtic need to be more creative. Keep on going here. Midtjylland are back in possession here, and I think that'll probably get us over that half-time line here. And it's probably been 0-0. It really hasn't been the best of first halves in terms of chances created. As I say, pretty 50-50, but nothing in it, to be honest, guys. Honestly, there hasn't really been anything in it. And that will probably get us over the line unless there's a bit of stoppage time added on here at the end. in Midtjylland? We'll find out, and there is not, guys. It is going to go straight to the half-time break. So yeah, 0-0, still 1-1 on the night. Again, remember, no extra time. There's no away goals or anything in this. So we need to have a goal in the second half, or we will be going to extra time. And if not, we will be going to penalties after that to decide the fate. I'll give you an update on some of the scores. Young Boys are currently 1-0 up against Slovan Bratislava. Ludogorets 1-0 up against Mura. Galatasaray and PSV Eindhoven still 0-0. Galatasaray still need to get 4 goals if they want to take it to extra time. Celtic, of course, 0-0. Cluj 1-0 up at half-time against Lincoln Red Imps. 3-1 on aggregate. Olympiacos 1-0 against Neftchi. 2-0 on aggregate. And then obviously FC Sheriff 2-1 on the night against Alescat. 3-1 on aggregate. So yeah, the Champions League qualifying round 3 is really shaping up, where Rangers will be playing next week. So if you're a Rangers fan in here, we will be covering that game, Rangers versus Malmo. I'm just going to go get a half-time brew, guys. I'll be back in around a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Let's try and get to 200 likes. And I'll be back in a few minutes, guys. 2 seconds. Right, sorry troops, back again. Sorry, I just got to sort the old camera out again. I told you, it does it once or twice in a stream. Super annoying. But yeah, 2 secs, I'll just try and sort it out for you guys. But I hope you're well, guys. What did you think of the first half anyway? What was your thoughts and opinions on the old first half? Do you think Celtic can come out in the second half firing? Would you make any changes? Do let me know down in the old live chat, guys. Whilst I sort this stupid camera out, I don't know why. Piss around with it. There you go, is my FaceTime one. Fuck that. Again, not sure what's going on here. Oh, PSV Eindhoven 1-0 up at the moment. There you go. It's pretty much confirmed now. It's done and dusted, I think. So if Celtic do win, guys, they will play. They will play PSV Eindhoven. St Johnstone look like they're going to be going to play Galatasaray. So yeah, pretty much looks set in terms of their two's fate. But why is my camera not working? As I say, it sometimes randomly does this. I don't know why. It's just randomly did it. But just give me a sec, troops, and I'll sort it out. But yeah, this weekend, guys, of course, Rangers versus Livingston, Celtic versus Hearts as well. And then we're back for Champions League action on in the next couple of weeks. In next week as well, with Rangers that face Malmo. And then Celtic maybe will be playing PSV. If not, then they'll be playing in the Europa League on Thursday. So yeah, there's plenty of European football coming up on the channel, guys. So please, do subscribe if you haven't already. And then I'll try and sort this camera out whilst I'm at it as well. Oh my god. Well, that's not a good position to be in, troops. Two secs, guys. The old Lecky Bill's gone out. Not sure what's happening here. Yeah, not sure what's happening with this camera. It's fucking knackered by the looks of things. If not, I do have my FaceTime camera, but there we go. Then that's it. Happy days, troops. Got there in the end, I suppose. Jesus Christ. Sometimes it just takes a long time, all that crap, but it's all sorted out anyway. But yeah, sorry about that, guys. We're going to get into the old live chat, see how you guys all are doing. But yeah, I was just sorted all that crap out. It's all done now anyway. So yeah, please do hit the old like button. Looks like we've got a new member as well. Citizen TV upgraded his membership to Ultra. What a shout out to you, man. What a guy. Thank you so much for becoming an Ultra fan. Thank you for that, buddy. What a guy, man. I'm definitely going to watch Rangers game. Such good outstanding content. Do you know what it is? Yes, mate. Malmo. But yeah, big shout out to Citizen TV who upgraded his membership to become an Ultra. I don't think I've had an Ultra before. I need to sort that out as well. The old camera. We did have a steady camera today. There we go. Back into it. Happy days. But yeah, big shout out to you, my man. Respect from Italy to West Ham skinheads. Why is there so many West Ham fans in here tonight? Oh, is that from the West Ham Celtic live stream? Shout. Cluj 2-0 up against Lincoln Red Imps there, guys. As well. And here we go, guys. Second half is back underway. As I said, get your score predictions down there below. And yeah, let us know how you think this is going to pan out. Celtic do come forward down that left-hand side. And they clear that one away there again. But yeah, I mean, Celtic and Midtjylland both have to go at it. I mean, they've got 45 minutes to try and get there at the first time of asking. But yeah, it's easier said than done, I suppose. Here come Midtjylland now down the left-hand side. Blocked there again. Now back into possession here with Celtic. It's Midtjylland there in the middle of the park. Did well with that. Midtjylland come forward here with Juninho. Don't think there's been any changes for either or the sides at the moment. And now here they come through, pushing through again. Looking to do well on the ball there, Midtjylland. And cleared away again. I think it's Leo Labada, the new Celtic star, is currently down on the floor. Don't know if he just got a little stood on there. Yeah, just stood on the back of his shoe. Or boot, if you want to call it that. That's usually what can happen sometimes. But here is Midtjylland again now as they play out from the back. Midtjylland driving forward. Lovely pass along that left-hand side here again. But one back by Celtic. And this could be a good chance for Glasgow Celtic as they come through here. And again, just can't capitalise on Midtjylland losing the ball there. And that goes back to the black jerseys of Midtjylland again. Here's Midtjylland now. They fly that one out. Celtic win themselves a corner kick. And there's a chance for Celtic here from a corner. Can they get a shot on target? Or can either of these sides get a shot on target here? It's been no real chances here at all for both. And I was applauding Celtic's attacking options. I was ripping into their defensive options, but so far it's the attack that's actually letting Celtic down at the moment. Dalsgaard there in the box. Murray, the young centre-back, there in the box as well. Ball comes into the danger area here for Celtic and headed away there by Dalsgaard. Here comes Callum Mcgregor! And what a shot! And what a goal from Callum Mcgregor! Callum McGregor takes the lead here for Celtic, and what a goal! Celtic 1-0 up here, 2.5 minutes into the second half, and Callum McGregor, what a goal! He chipped it up into the air and sent that as a volley. Had no right to score that there. And McGregor, again, takes the lead here for Celtic. Ball came in from the corner, headed away there from Midtjylland. He chested it and then on the volley into that top right-hand corner. What a finish there from McGregor. And Celtic are 1-0 up and are close to get into that qualifying round 3 of the Champions League. But yeah, what a goal. What a finish there by Callum McGregor. 47 minutes on the clock and he's already done it there. And yeah, as I say, what a finish. Really was. Wow, commendable. Ange Postecoglou clapping on that. Of course, just a finish there. As I say, just got to be careful there now. Celtic just need to build on it. Don't just sit back. They need to go out there and try and just keep on pushing forward, just keep doing what they've done and get through. There you go, Callum McGregor, the man. Celtic finding a bit of a spring in their step now. Now back over here to Murray. Murray out that left-hand side here to Callum McGregor again. Celtic advancing forward. Here's David Turnbull. Celtic not over the line yet, but that's a big goal. They need, I would say, probably try and get another goal and just try and then think here. Don't sit back here. Keep doing what you're doing, probing, and don't make any silly mistakes, especially with Stephen Welsh there at the back, who's on a yellow card at the moment. Well, what a finish. You're not going to see a better goal than that. That is a bit of quality there from Callum McGregor. And leading by example there with the shot and the goal. He scored a big goal against, a good goal against West Ham. I know it was a friendly, but obviously, you've got to lead by example. Find goals in big moments as well as lead your players on the part. But what a goal that was for Celtic. Ball comes down the right-hand side now here again as Celtic look to come forward here again. Now, pushing it forward here. Now here come Midtjylland now coming through. Celtic need to be careful here. Here comes Sisto. Here's a good chance for Midtjylland, and that was just overhit there. Midtjylland nearly coming in there for a chance to themselves. One of the Celtic centre-backs just schooled there by Sisto, but his pass just couldn't get in times that they tried to build up the play there. But that was very close there that time from Celtic. No, sorry, from Midtjylland. Very close, in fact. Nearly there. They did that. Long way to go here so far. Long ball over the top now. Here comes Odsonne Edouard down the right-hand side again. Odsonne Edouard pushing forward for Celtic. Now here comes Sorrow. Sorrow blocked. Coming through. Now here comes Celtic again. There's David Turnbull with a ball into the box. Headed in there again. Sisto cleared. And that goes out for a corner kick to Celtic again. And this is where the goal came from earlier on. Just got to be careful here. Midtjylland don't want to fall too far behind where it's out of sight for them. As I say, they are still in the game. There is no away goals or any of that stuff. It's just by how many goals you score. But Turnbull puts the ball into the danger area. Headed away there by Midtjylland again. Now here comes Callum Mcgregor coming forward. Callum Mcgregor on that left-hand side. Shirt being pulled by Sisto ever so slightly. Finds Greg Taylor. Here comes Greg Taylor cutting through. Greg Taylor looking to find McGregor. Does find McGregor. McGregor ball into the danger area again. And that's cleared away by another Midtjylland one. That's going to go out for another Celtic corner. Went in there. Did well. Now here's Callum Mcgregor looking to see with this corner kick hit. Ball comes in over to that left-hand side to Taylor. Here's Turnbull again. Now to Sorrow. Sorrow finds a way through. Back into Taylor. Taylor along that left-hand side now. Here comes Lillabada. Ball into that danger area. Here comes Turnbull. Turnbull just outside the box. Finds Callum Mcgregor. Callum Mcgregor in again now. Down that right-hand side for Ralston. Hope you're well, Kim Young. I can see you. Ball comes in again. Here's Sorrow. Now into Edouard. Here's David Turnbull. Turnbull to Edouard. Here's Celtic in again now. And that time again cleared away by Midtjylland. In fact, I think it's going to be a free kick to Celtic as one of the Midtjylland players is getting booked. Or not. What happened there? Or was it just going to stay? What happened to Sorrow? I think he went back. Oh, he gave the advantage with booking him on the after the advantage has been played. But a yellow card there for Evander. PSV Eindhoven. It almost looks like it's going to be Celtic v PSV in the next round. Qualifying round 3, which will be played next Tuesday, I think. Big game for Celtic if they can hold on here. I say hold on. There's still plenty of time left to play. Doing well. Sorrow down there. The Celtic treatment team still come on the park as they're looking to hold this one over. As I say, not sure what's happening with Sorrow here. We'll see what's happening. Take care, Liam MOC, mate. Take care. Janino. Not sure what happened to Sorrow there when he broke him down. God knows. They're just showing that replay of that Callum Mcgregor goal. It was real good. Really good goal. It really was. Anyway, now players back underway. Sorrow looks like he's going to be okay. And that's going to go back in for a goal kick now for Midtjylland. How are Midtjylland going to respond here? As I say, they've got around 35 minutes to do something. Let's see if they can conjure up something. Player back out from the back. I don't think Sorrow is going to carry on. He's just gone over to the sidelines there. Celtic will be down for 10 men for a little while. Here's Evander. Evander comes forward again. Guys, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. As I say, we are closing in on 6,000 subscribers. And every subscriber helps. We do cover every single Celtic game, Rangers game, the lot. Yeah. So, yeah, guys, yeah, do consider pressing that big red button. Here comes Midtjylland again. Again, like beers in the stands. Denmark looks like a decent place to go for a watch. Long ball into the danger area. Headed away there by Sorrow. Now here comes Odsonne Edouard. Odsonne Edouard might have a chance now to go on the counter-attack down that right-hand side. Here comes Celtic again now. Liel Abada giving it a chase. Here comes Liel Abada now. Maybe just overhit too much there by Edouard. But Liel Abada's back on the ball. Ball goes into the box and headed away by Midtjylland again. Comes back to Celtic here though. Well, just about. Midtjylland clear it again there though. And Celtic back to Bain. Here comes Bain. Celtic looking to fly off, showing a bit more fluidity in this and looking to really get their groove on here. Here comes Greg Taylor. Greg Taylor back to Bain. Bain comes forward. Bain into that right-hand side to Ralston. Sorrow back on the park again. Here comes Callum McGregor. Callum McGregor advancing forward here for Celtic. Lovely pass. Here's McGregor. McGregor coming inside and blocked again by Midtjylland. Did well. I mean, everything's always certain. Rangers and Celtic fans always having arguments down there in the live chat. Good to see. There's Midtjylland again now, playing out from the back. Here's Evander. Down that right-hand side again now for Midtjylland. Back into Bain. Bain effing around there at the back ever so slightly. Nearly approaching that hour mark, guys, and it's still 0-0. It's Midtjylland 0, Celtic 1 on aggregate. Obviously, Celtic lead 2-1 on the aggregate score. Just one goal in it at the moment. Celtic probing for another. I feel if Celtic were to get a third goal on aggregate, game would be probably set a match because Midtjylland haven't really offered anything. But as they are coming down that right-hand side here with Sisto and cleared away there again by Greg Taylor. Here's Sisto again. Sisto pushing forward. And again blocked again there by Celtic. To be fair, the young guy Murray's done not too bad tonight. He's done well to deal with Sisto. Sisto can be a bit of a handful, but he really has not done bad at all. Ball's going to come forward here again. Here's Evander. Evander into the danger area here for Midtjylland. Midtjylland just inside the box now. Outside the box, they're going to take a shot here. Here come Midtjylland now. Celtic need to be careful. Here Midtjylland pushing forward. Down that right-hand side is a chance for Sisto. Sisto's onside. Sisto comes through here for Midtjylland. And nicely dealt with there with Callum McGregor. Just booting that one away. Looking to maybe find Odsonne Edouard. And Odsonne Edouard's on the ball here. However, commits a foul. And that's going to be a free kick here to Midtjylland in their own half. Odsonne Edouard just getting a little rowl off the referee. They like that one. Can you answer my message on IG, please? Yes, sir. Is it good if we... There you go, Scotty. I replied to you, mate. All done. There's a substitution now here for Midtjylland and for Celtic. Forrest is coming on for Celtic, and Onadea is coming on for Midtjylland. Forrest comes on for Liel Abada. I did say at the start of the game he'd probably only play Abada for around 60 minutes, and then bring in James Forrest. James Forrest obviously still getting back up to match fitness, full match fitness that is. And now here come Midtjylland now along that right hand side. Celtic claim are offside there, that could be close. And that nearly fell to one of the Midtjylland strikers. But Celtic managed to get that one away. Comes back out for a throw in on that left hand side here for Midtjylland. They've got half an hour to try and do something. Celtic have got half an hour to see out here before they go into the qualifying round 3. And at least guarantee themselves a Europa League group stage. Decent ball in there. It was a save, at least on Ideka. Maybe if he was a bit sharper, he could have got something to that. But good save there by Bain in the end, and well anticipated from the Celtic defence to clear it away. Here's Bain now. Bain playing out here from a Celtic goal kick. Half an hour left to play. Fired forward, now into Odsonne Edouard. Odsonne Edouard pushing forward here for Celtic. Ball down that left-hand side, now into a dangerous position. Here comes Celtic now to maybe 2-2. Oh, they just wide of the post. Celtic probably should have been putting that into the back of the net there. Was that Forrest who took the shot? Ange Postecoglou knew that would have probably been game, set, and match. Ball came initially to Odsonne Edouard. Edouard played it along that left-hand side into Turnbull. Turnbull then paid it to Forrest. Forrest did all the skill and got it round and just literally missed the goal by centimetres there. So close, and that would have been done and dusted there for Celtic. However, Midtjylland now back on the ball down that left-hand side. Midtjylland, long ball in the danger area, it's a header, oh, it's Sisto! And Midtjylland have equalised, just as I said, Celtic probably should have went 2-0 up, and Midtjylland have equalised here, and it is 1-1 again on the night, 2-2 on aggregate, and Sisto, again, causing problems down that right-hand side, as again, scored for Midtjylland. Sisto, the goal scorer, and Midtjylland are back into this one. Celtic, again, need to score more goals. It is 61 minutes played, half an hour left to play, and it's Midtjylland 1, Celtic 1, 2-2 on aggregate. Wow, 1-1 there. As I said, James Forrest probably should have scored literally moments ago. However, went wide of the post, and Midtjylland were able to capitalise there. Sisto, a good one. And now how will Celtic respond to this? Still plenty of time, no need to get nervous by any means for the players. They should just keep on going, probing, doing what they were doing, because Celtic have been on top and they've been doing well in this second half. Here come Midtjylland now, back to the goalkeeper. It's Sisto again. Intercepted there by Callum Mcgregor. Here comes Callum Mcgregor pushing forward. One back by Celtic here again. Here comes Forrest. Ball into the danger area. At least it's livening up in this game a little bit more. Here's Finchenko. 2 goals already. Here comes Sisto again. Sisto, a little 1-2 there on that right-hand side. Now here come Midtjylland down the left-hand side. Midtjylland pushing forward. Decent ball in. Juninho there also driving through. Midtjylland now on the attack. Ball comes into the danger area, and that's going to be a free kick to Midtjylland. Wow. Close up. If you haven't already, troops, smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. As I said, we do cover all Scottish football content. We will be back for Celtic versus Hearts at the weekend. The Rangers fans that are in here will be back for Rangers versus Livingston on Saturday also. So plenty of games coming up live across the whole of the season. So don't miss any of them here on the live chat. Midtjylland now with a big throw in into the box. Ball comes in. Here's Sisto again, and that's headed away. Nice clearance there again by Celtic. Ball comes back in by another black jersey, and that's collected there by Bain. And maybe just they'll have a little breather there for Celtic. Bain clearing it away. What is my Instagram? My Instagram's DanPWD. DANPWD. If you want to follow, I'll put it in the live chat for you. There you go. My IG is this, guys. If you want it. If you don't, then don't. Forrest, can he score in a barrel of fanny, says Zach Morrison. Celtic again now. Back over to Sisto. Here comes Midtjylland. Purubing. 25 minutes left to play here in Denmark. Well, of normal time, as things stand, it will go to extra time. However, there is a long way to go until that happens. Finchenko clearing it again. Back out for yet another throw into Celtic. Celtic with a throw, and here's Ralston. Ralston back to Welsh. Welsh back to Bain. Bain finds Murray. Murray with a lovely pass. Now back into Celtic again. Now here comes James Forrest. Blocked there again. And now here comes Celtic. This is going to be a good chance to push forward. Here comes David Turnbull now for Celtic. Long ball down that right-hand side. Here comes Forrest cutting inside here. It's Forrest, lovely ball. Forrest, lovely feet there. Lovely skill by Forrest. And how the hell? Just had one player there to beat Forrest. So just went past everybody. Went past about 3 or 4 players. Forrest looking, the ball was a magnet to his foot. Literally just going for everybody there, but just couldn't quite cut inside the box there, but blocked away in the end. Here come Celtic again now here with Murray. Now to Greg Taylor along the left-hand side. Greg Taylor finds a way through here to Ralston. Now Christie. Christie finds Turnbull. Turnbull over the top. Now here comes Forrest again. Forrest, oh my goodness me, what are these feet doing here? Forrest, lovely dribbling there by James Forrest. And nearly cut inside there again, but blocked and cleared away there by Midtjylland. Wowee. Forrest really looking very lively down that channel. I wonder what he'll be like when he gets the full fitness. Big boost for Celtic, especially back in the team. Yeah, 1-1 is the score here so far. It's been interesting over the first 2 legs. The first half, to be fair, was horrendous today. But the second half is definitely livened up between these two now. And we are on course for extra time if things remain the same in 25 minutes time or 23 minutes time. Long ball forward. Svinchenko headed away there by Stephen Welsh again. Into James Forrest. Now cleared away again. Sisto. Callum Mcgregor just having a little kerfuffle there. Back into Murray. Murray goes back to Scott Bain again. Scott Bain pushes forward. Back into Celtic again. His Sorrow. Sorrow out to that right-hand side to Ralston. Here comes Christie. Turnbull. So far, shots on goal. 2 on target for... there's 4 shots Celtic have had. 2 on target. Midtjylland 1 shot in the whole game and 1 in the back of the net. They really did take that one chance they got and managed to find the lead. No, sorry, find an equaliser. Now here they come again. Here comes David Turnbull. Now here comes Greg Taylor. Greg Taylor pushing forward for Celtic. Celtic find a way through here with Sorrow. Sorrow now, down that right-hand side. And blocked there again. Here comes Celtic again here with Taylor. Turnbull. Celtic holding possession here nicely. Now into Stephen Welsh. Welsh finds a way through here to David Turnbull. Back over the top there again. Now into Odsonne Edouard. Celtic probing. And again blocked and caught offside there. It's going to be a Midtjylland free kick. Taken quickly. On that halfway line. Back into possession here again. And Midtjylland are going to come forward here again now. It's a bit turning into the sort of first half really now between these two. Fired forward. Like that one. 20 minutes left to go. Another yellow card for Midtjylland. It's Junior Bramado that goes into the book. No need for that against Stephen Welsh, really. He wasn't going anywhere. Doing well there with the subscriber rate, guys. Please do consider subscribing. Loads of Scottish football content on the old channel. Next Celtic game we'll be covering is Celtic versus Hearts on Saturday. And then the next game live on the channel will be Rangers versus Livingston on the same day. We might even be doing Hibernian on the Sunday. Here come Midtjylland again now though. Midtjylland pushing forward. Here comes Sisto. Sisto ball into the danger area and headed and cleared away there again by Celtic. Nicely done that. Did well there, Sisto. Blocked away. Here comes through again now. Is Midtjylland now there, the one looking likely to go through here again now. Ball into the box and they're cleared away. Manchester United take the lead in their pre-season friendly. Obviously lost that game against Brentford. They lost that game against QPR, but they're now playing Brentford in a friendly. I'll check to see, for those of you who want to know, the lineup. But it's still like a fairly watered down team. No sign of Jadon Sancho just yet. But yeah, that game is 1-0 up to Manchester United against Brentford, newly promoted side. Here's Edouard. Back into Ryan Christie now. Christie into Turnbull, into the middle of the park. Here comes Turnbull, pushing forward to James Forrest. James Forrest really does look like he can offer something up when he's on the ball here. And that looking to try and find Edouard there in the box, but headed away there by Midtjylland again. Celtic come forward. Back in possession. Celtic driving. Probing through. Here comes Turnbull again. Turnbull down that right hand side. Long ball into James Forrest and blocked by Midtjylland again. Wow. I like that one. Switched play there by Midtjylland as well. Comes forward. Here's Sisto. Sisto blocked and cleared. And again, cleared away. Mabil there. Also coming on. John EDET says this match... John Edit says this match looks like it's heading to penalties. I hope not. I feel like it will go to extra time for some weird reason, unless one of the teams take a slight risk, I suppose. Here comes Callum Mcgregor. And again, blocked away. I just don't feel Celtic have got the substitutions, I suppose, to go the whole way to penalties. Here come Midtjylland now, cutting inside, blocked again there by Celtic. Now here to Ryan Christie. Christie's ball blocked there by the Midtjylland defence. Here's Celtic again, back to the goalkeeper Bain. Bain fires it forward. Now here again is loses by Sorrow. And now here comes Mabil for Midtjylland. Midtjylland coming forward here again. Now Midtjylland, Celtic could be in trouble as Midtjylland drive through here again in the danger area. And again, Celtic just clear away there with Callum Mcgregor. No black jersey there in the box. Here comes Celtic now. What can Celtic offer up? Maybe on a counter-attack. Coming down that right-hand side. Lovely pass in there to Turnbull. Turnbull turning around, looking for green and white jerseys, but no one's going forward. Here's Turnbull again. Turnbull pushes through. Here's Greg Taylor. Greg Taylor on that left-hand side here for Celtic. Now into McGregor. And McGregor's ball there blocked by Midtjylland. And nicely cleared away. Here's Christie. Christie back into Sorrow. Sorrow finds Turnbull. Now back into McGregor. A little 1-2 pass there between him and Sorrow. Now to Murray. Murray comes through. Here's Welsh. Welsh back the way. Welsh did well there. Now here comes Christie. Back over to Greg Taylor. Callum Mcgregor. Callum Mcgregor does well. Celtic back in possession here. 15 minutes left to play here. Still Midtjylland 1, Celtic 1, 2-2 on aggregate. Remember, no away goals count in these ties anymore. Here's Taylor. Here's Murray. Murray pushes through. Now back the way here again. Here comes Scott Bain. Callum Mcgregor. Back to Bain again. Bain pushes through. Here's Welsh. So much on the line here for both of these sides. A chance to go into the Champions League, qualifying round 3, and a confirmed place in the Europa League group stage. Whoever wins this one here today. So close. Say all that money, especially for the Danish League, the Scottish League. A sniff at Champions League group stage football just helps a lot for the respective club. And now Midtjylland coming forward here again. They did get there last year. Celtic have been absent since 2016, 17, I think. And they face Man City, Borussia Mönchengladbach, and Paris Saint-Germain in their group. The ball comes forward again there. Blocked and brought down there again by Midtjylland. And did well there again. So close. Sorrow again on another yellow card. And gets a yellow card by bringing down the Midtjylland captain. And Ange Postecoglou's got up his sleeve. Midtjylland now going to make another substitution here. Freshen the legs up. It's Junior Bramado coming on for Mads Hansen. As they come forward here. Either way, nearly there as we approach the last 10 minutes. This game looks like it's going to extra time, troops. If we can't find a goal, there's still plenty of time to find a winner here, though, from either or side. Here's Sisto. Here's Midtjylland now. Ball into the danger area again. And Celtic headed that one clear. Back over to that left-hand side here again, though, as James Forrest comes forward. Wow, and again, that goes out. Celtic just clearing it, and Midtjylland are going to come forward here with another throw-in. Did well there. That right-hand side now for Midtjylland. Ball into the box. Headed away by Celtic. Midtjylland with a shot! Blocked by Celtic again there with Sorrow. That was almost fizzing into the back of the net. It would have if Sorrow never got in the way of that. That was absolute fizzing, that volley there from Midtjylland. And now Midtjylland coming forward here again. Celtic just sitting back ever so slightly. Here come Midtjylland now down the left-hand side. Pushing through. Celtic blocked here again. Here's Stephen Welsh. And now Stephen Welsh. Here comes Celtic driving through. One back by Onyeka by Midtjylland. Now into the middle of the park as Midtjylland drive forward here again. Brought down by Greg Taylor. PSV Eindhoven are 7-1 up on aggregate against Galatasaray. Sorry, 7-0 up. No, 7-1 up on aggregate. 2-0 on the night. St Johnstone's fate has been decided. They will play Galatasaray in the Europa League. PSV Eindhoven will play either Celtic or Midtjylland in the next round of the Champions League. Both a tough one. Midtjylland probably going in their favourite. PSV going into that one probably favourites out of these two. However, they still can cause upset, Midtjylland or Celtic. Here come Midtjylland now. Ball into the danger area again. Blocked by Celtic now. Here's Sorrow again. Sorrow pushes through. Here's James Forrest. Forrest back to Bain. And Celtic just kind of losing a bit of concentration there at the back as Bain's ball's flung forward. And that goes out of play and gives away a throw-in. And there's 10 minutes left to play here in Denmark. Ball comes forward now for Midtjylland again. Here's Sisto. Sisto probing through. Celtic coming forward again. Midtjylland back into the green and white jerseys. Here's Callum Mcgregor now. Callum Mcgregor advancing forward for Celtic. Celtic coming through here, Ryan Christie. And now here comes Ryan Christie for Celtic. Ball into the danger area again. James Forrest just about gets onto it. Manages to keep it in play. But Celtic not finding any chances here just yet. Here's Callum Mcgregor. Callum Mcgregor splits it on that right-hand side. and blocked and cleared away again there by Midtjylland. And that goes out for yet another throw into Celtic. And can Celtic convert these throw-ins into chances? And that is the question. Otherwise, we're headed for extra time here in Denmark. For those of you just joining us, guys, please do consider subscribing to the channel if you're into your Scottish football. We're back here Saturday for Rangers versus Livingston and, of course, Celtic versus Hearts. So, yeah, do subscribe to the channel for more Scottish football content. And now here comes Celtic, ball into the danger area, and again blocked off there again by Midtjylland, and that goes out of play. As I say, we are closing in onto 6,000 subscribers, guys, so if you can hit that red button, that would really, really help us out. Brentford have equalised against Manchester United in their friendly. But yeah, cleared and done well there. Can update you on the scores at the moment as we go into the last 9 minutes or so here in Denmark. FC Sheriff have qualified for the qualifying round 3, winning 3-1 tonight, 4-1 on aggregate. Olympiacos also qualified, winning 2-0 on aggregate, 1-0 on the night. Cluj are through as well as they beat Lincoln Red Imps 4-1 on aggregate, 2-0 on the night. And of course, PSV Eindhoven pretty much there, 25 minutes away, but they're 7-1 up on aggregate, currently 2-0 in that game. Ludogorets Razgrad are 1-1 between them and Mura. They won 10 in a row this year. Young Boys 3-0 up against Slovan Bratislava with 40 minutes left to play. And Red Star Belgrade currently 3-0 up on the night, 4-2 on aggregate against Kariat Almaty, in which, yeah, that one looks like it's doing well for Red Star. And Sparta Prague 1-0 up against Rapid Vienna. That is 2-2 on aggregate, but Sparta Prague 1-0 up on the night as things stand. Now coming forward here, 8 minutes left to play here for Celtic. Can they find a late winner? Ball over the top here again is Greg Taylor. Greg Taylor finds Sorrow. Sorrow finds it back the way. Now comes back to Stephen Welsh. And now here comes Celtic probing forward here again. We could be heading for another half an hour of this, guys, if it carries on. Here comes Celtic. Taylor. Bain. Bain forward here again for Celtic. Celtic probing forward here. Welsh. Welsh back to Bain. Bain back the way. A few minutes left to play here. Bain still probing. Plays it into a Celtic jersey. Now here comes Odsonne Edouard. Odsonne Edouard down the left-hand side. Now here comes Celtic with a good chance. It's James Forrest! And blocked there again by Midtjylland. Forrest nearly there, but well defended there by Midtjylland, and a good break of play there from Celtic. However, no cigar as of yet. Initially from Edouard to Christie, and Christie picking out Forrest, and Forrest's shot just blocked there by Midtjylland, but that was close. Blocked. Did it all he needed to. What the heck's happened here? Cameras just went dodgy again there, troops. Sorry about that, guys. Not sure what's happened there, but here comes Celtic again now. Sorry, my cameras just went off for a second. Try and sort it out whilst we're on that. Keeping on to the audio there, troops. Hopefully be back in a second or two. Now here comes Celtic probing through again on that right-hand side. And blocked there again by Midtjylland. Midtjylland holding off there and doing their bit. So I just knocked my camera there, troops. I'm trying to sort it out. Not sure what's happening here, troops. But as I say, let me just try and sort the camera out. As I say, still got the audio. Celtic are still coming forward here, though. Nearly coming through. Nice ball into the danger area again. And now Celtic clear. Running out of time, though, in normal time. 5 minutes left to play here. They came through. Midtjylland goalkeeper fires it forward. Does well there again. Now back to the keeper. Here come Midtjylland, who will get a late chance here in Denmark. Will there be a late winner, or are we heading to extra time? As things look at the moment, it looks like it is going to head to extra time. Here comes Anthony Ralston now, pushing forward now for Celtic. Celtic coming through. Over this stuff here again. Blocked forward. Here comes Celtic here with Callum Mcgregor. Callum McGregor over that left-hand side now. Celtic probing forward again here. Trying to clear it. Did well there. And that goes out for another throw-in. Celtic running out of time though, as they look to hold this one forward here again. Now through here, Celtic again. Pushing through. Back over to Ralston. Ralston down that right-hand side. Now into that decent area. Here comes Christie. Here comes Greg Taylor. Greg Taylor pushing forward here for Celtic now. Ball into the danger area again. Here comes Sorrow. Sorrow forward. Sorrow trying to find a way through again. Down that left-hand side to Turnbull. Turnbull coming forward. Nearly comes his way forward here again. Nearly through as well, but no cigar quite as much just there. But there, running out of time. Ball over the top. Here's Finchenko going the other way now here for Midtjylland. Midtjylland also running out of time here. Yeah, camera is nearly sorted. I'm just trying to sort it out here. I think I need to get a new camera because yeah, the plug, it doesn't seem like it's working. It keeps on going off on me for some weird reason. I've had it for a good few years. But ball comes forward here for Ralston again. And now over the top here for Celtic. Celtic coming through. And Midtjylland again just clearing it away. Nearly there. We are heading to extra time by the looks of things. 2.5 minutes to go. Not gone well for Celtic by any means so far. Celtic nearly there. Midtjylland head it forward. I can't. Screen's knackered at the moment, guys. Sorry, camera is off for the time being. I'm trying to sort it out as we speak, but it's not working right now, unfortunately. However, Celtic have minutes left here before we go to extra time. Will there be a late one, or are we waiting? How is this one going to end? Paulinho comes off for Dyer, as Midtjylland now going for this one. There we go. That's it, cleared away. Sisto's goal earlier on was so good by Midtjylland. He comes off the park now. And as I say, there's about a minute left to go of the normal time. There will be a bit of stoppage time, of course. And then we'll soon find out what happens after that. Will there be enough time for a late goal here for Celtic or the home side Midtjylland? Here comes Celtic now, probing forward again. Here's Bain. Bain down that right-hand side. Blocked here again. Bain through again. Bain down the right-hand side. Lost there again by Mabul. Here's Midtjylland. They're in possession. 30 seconds left. Seconds left of the 90 here. And then cleared again. Now here come Midtjylland. Midtjylland are going to come forward here down that left-hand side. Here comes Mabul now. Midtjylland to win it. Midtjylland coming through here. Mabul! And blocked there by Celtic. And yeah, we are coming towards the extra time mark. Celtic maybe one last chance, depending on how much stoppage time's going. They're on the counter-attack. There's been 4 added on here at the end of this game. It's been a long one, and it looks like we're going to go to extra time unless there can be a goal found here. And it's Midtjylland ball into the danger area. Blocked there again. And that's cleared away there by Celtic. Back into Callum Mcgregor's possession. Here's Sorrow again. Sorrow coming forward. And Sorrow nearly getting rid of it there, but just couldn't quite get onto it. Here comes Odsonne Edouard now, pushing forward. Blocked there by Midtjylland again. Through. And did well there to clear that one, but not quite onto it. Guys, I might have to go onto my FaceTime camera. 2 seconds. It is dodgy, but it is what it is. That's all I've got right now. My main webcam's broken, guys, but that will have to do for now. But basically, yeah. So still 1-1 here. Again, sorry for the fuzzy webcam. Webcam seems like it's a bit knackered at the moment. Not sure what's gone on with it. But yeah, we'll have to sort it out. But basically, yeah, so knackered, man. I'm knackered, man. Fuck it. It is what it is. Suppose better than nothing for now. Whilst the camera's gone dodgy. 2 minutes left to play here. I think we are going to be going to extra time, ladies and gentlemen. Just the way it's working out. If you haven't already, guys, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Ball comes down that left-hand side now here for Midtjylland. Midtjylland into Mabel outside the box here again. Here comes Mabel now for Midtjylland. Can Midtjylland find a winner here on that right-hand side? Blocked forward. Again, cleared away. Lovely pass. Back into the danger area. Just outside the box here again. And now here come Midtjylland. Midtjylland into the danger area. This is going to be a... Oh, my goodness me, with a shot there. Just wide of the post. Lind there. So close to finding the winner there right at the end. And Celtic can take a sigh of relief and breathe. That was very close there from Midtjylland, almost finding themselves the winner. But that was a massive clearance wide there at the time. Wowee. The Midtjylland manager just on the floor, on his knees there. Weird how that happened. And now the goalkeeper, Bain, fires that forward. And that will probably be that in terms of normal time here. There's about a minute left of the stoppage. And will we see one last chance here for Celtic now? Here's Greg Taylor. And Greg Taylor, his ball goes out of play. And it looks like we are going to be heading to extra time, ladies and gentlemen. As I said, a minute or seconds left to play here, and not looking good from Celtic or Midtjylland, in fact, in terms of trying to find an trying to find a winner. Both is Christie, unless Christie can conjure up something. Celtic maybe one last chance. Here's Turnbull and McGregor, and again Midtjylland win the ball back again, and they're going that right hand side. Seconds left to remain here. Will there be enough time for a winner? It's going to be Midtjylland if it's going to be anybody. Here come Midtjylland down that left-hand side now. This will be one last chance. Ball comes forward for Midtjylland now. Ball into the danger area. Midtjylland cutting inside is Mabel with a shot. And that will probably be that for this game, guys, as we will go to extra time now. Seconds left and the final whistle is nearly here. Another half an hour we are going to be having. But yeah, it's the score is 1-1, 2-2 on aggregate, and we go into extra time here for a place in the Champions League qualifying round 3. I'll be back in a second, guys, just going to the loo, and then we'll be back for the first half of extra time. go, troops, back again, ready for this one. What do you guys think now? Extra time. What's the outcome going to be? Is it going to be Celtic to go through, or is it going to be Midtjylland? What's happening here now? As I say, a big half an hour left to play here of extra time. Will there be a winner, or will it be going to penalties? Will we have to wait till penalties? Sorry. What's all the live chat saying about this at the moment? Mental stuff. Yeah, Celtic and Midtjylland are tied after 100 and... Sorry, not even more. It's more than that. Sorry, it's 3 hours worth of football. And now we've got another half an hour. And if they can't be separated there, they will be going to penalties as well. So, yeah, plenty of football to be played here. So, guys, don't go anywhere just yet. Subscribe. And, yeah, of course, hit the old like button. As I say, we're currently at 5822. Let's try and get to 5850 by the end of this evening, guys. So hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We do cover every single Celtic game and Rangers game. Gavin Sloan says, hello, good to see you, mate. Hope you're well. And here we go, guys. It is Midtjylland who are going to get us underway here for the next half and the next the first half of extra time. PSV Eindhoven fans probably sitting and waiting to see who they've got. Callum Mcgregor's goal earlier on was beautiful. Now we'll find out who we got now here. Coin toss flip here for Celtic. Champions League qualifier. Callum Mcgregor's deciding what he wants to do. It's Zinchenko. And here we go. Last half an hour to be played. Will we find a winner here? I think it's going to be Midtjylland who get us underway here. It's going to be Celtic, in fact. Celtic are going to get us underway here for the first half of extra time. How is this going to be dealing with? Here's Edouard. Edouard pushes forward down the left-hand side. And how is Celtic going to respond? In the arena hearing, 2-2 is the score on aggregate, 1-1 on the night. And now here comes Ralston back into James Forrest. Forrest comes forward. And then Forrest there also, but just loses it again. Is Midtjylland now with another throw-in? Cleared away. Ball over the top. There's Edouard. Cleared away again by Midtjylland's defence is Mabil. Now Midtjylland back in possession. Black jerseys flooding forward. I don't think Celtic have really made any more changes. To be fair, I don't think they can. Here's Bain down the left-hand side and puts that out of play. And it's going to be a throw into Midtjylland. Handsex over this one. Now here comes Mabil. Mabil firing forward down the left-hand side. Midtjylland through. Here's Mabil again. Midtjylland probing forward. Nice pass there by Midtjylland. Nice pass around the park. Here's Zinchenko. Down the right-hand side here again. Cleared away by Celtic though. And that goes out for a throw into Celtic. Here's Bain. Nicely dealt with there, Bain. Goes out for another throw in here for Midtjylland. Midtjylland are going to fire it forward into the danger area. How are Celtic going to cope with this one? Ball goes into the box. Headed into the danger area by Midtjylland. And again, nicely cleared away there by Taylor. But comes back to that left-hand side now here for Midtjylland again. Midtjylland along that right-hand side. Headed away there by Celtic. Here's Edouard. Edouard clears. Back in again, and one of the Midtjylland player actually goes down to the floor. And that's going to go out for a free kick to Midtjylland again. Doing it well there. Celtic. Can Midtjylland capitalise here? Midtjylland with a free kick now. Can they capitalise here in Denmark? 3 minutes or so into the first half of extra time. Here's Mabel over this one. Midtjylland now with a free kick, blocked off the wall, comes back out the way. Midtjylland's into the danger area. Here Midtjylland are through! And it's 2-1. Midtjylland take the lead at the start of extra time, and it's 2-1 to the Danish champions. And Midtjylland now have the upper hand. It's 3-2 on aggregate, and Midtjylland there have taken the lead here, and they look set faced to play PSV Eindhoven. However, there is 27 minutes left to play, but Midtjylland are taking the lead, and it's 2-1 here, 3-2 on aggregate. And Midtjylland, again, Onyeka with the goal, and again, a great bit of play there from Midtjylland, but Celtic need to defend that a lot better. The free kick initially came and blocked off the wall, then long ball over the top into the danger area, and Onyeka there, just left exposed, left in loads of space, and Midtjylland now are in the driving seat in this Champions League qualifier. I think it's the first time they've been in the lead in the whole of the qualifier, and yeah, now Midtjylland are ahead. Celtic have got a long way back. Still possible, still time on the clock. But yes, they need to find goals soon. Now here comes Celtic along that left-hand side. Ball comes forward here again now. It's Turnbull. Turnbull over the top. Cleared away. As things stands, we'll be back here on Thursday night for Celtic's next European match. We'll join St Johnstone in the qualifying round 3 of the Europa League. If things stay the way they are right now, Midtjylland will go to PSV. Bad result here for Celtic. Really bad result. Galatasaray have 1 goal back against PSV Eindhoven. Oh, well, that won't be enough. It's 7-3 on aggregate in that game at the moment. Here's Bain. Now here comes Celtic again. Celtic driving forward here with McGregor. Now to the left-hand side, holding the play again. Celtic push forward. Switching play down that right-hand side here for Celtic. And that goes out of play. That's going to go out for a throw-in to Celtic now. Here's Midtjylland now with another throw-in. Thrown away. Welsh clears. Welsh hits that one long as well there. Back into probation there, and again collected there by the Midtjylland goalkeeper. Celtic didn't really have a sniff there. As I said, just need to be careful though. Midtjylland's goalkeeper fires it forward. Celtic head it along. And away again. And forward. Here come Midtjylland again now. Celtic need to be careful, because if there's another one scored here by Mabel, down here again now for Midtjylland, and that goes wide of the post. But Celtic cannot afford to let another goal go in here in Denmark. As I said, they need to find a goal from somewhere, Celtic. I don't think they even have any subs that they can bring on in terms of quality. I think there's only been one change been made, and that was Forrest for Lila Bada. How are things going to end up here for Celtic? I say they will go into the Europa League if that is the case. Now Tom Rogic comes on for Ismaile Soro, sorry. Soro comes off the park. Bain allows that one to go out of play. Here's Celtic. Midtjylland back into possession here. Fell down on the floor there, Celtic. As I said, they need to be careful, Celtic, otherwise they will end up in a bad position. Here's McGregor. McGregor over the top. Stephen Welsh back into Ralston on that right-hand side. Ralston comes forward. Here comes Rogic. Rogic through again now here to Callum McGregor. Midtjylland just cleared it away. Midtjylland coming forward. Celtic running out of time. 20 minutes left to play of extra time. They need to find one goal to send it to penalties. Wow. Away there by Celtic again. Mental stuff. There's going to be a lot of questions asked if Celtic do go out on this one. Again, Ange Postecoglou's been shat on really. Not been backed by his the board. He's gone into a crucial game with a centre-back, two centre-backs from the youth. One who's made his competitive debut 2 days ago. No, last week, I think. So, yeah, it is pretty bad. I think this is his first competitive start. The other centre-back. Here comes McGregor again. McGregor comes forward down the left-hand side here for Celtic. And blocks there again. Did well there. Nearly there. 5 minutes left of the first half of extra time though. Now Celtic with a free kick. Is David Turnbull. Can he send something in here? Ball goes into the box. Headed down and headed away and cleared away there by the goalkeeper in fact. Here's Forrest. Forrest back to Callum McGregor. Callum McGregor through again and blocked by Midtjylland. And he's caught offside there, Ryan Christie, in fact. Dan. Dan, have you been on the Puff Puff bus? No, my camera, so my normal HD cameras just broke on me. So I'm now using my laptop's FaceTime camera. So the quality's not really bad. It's making me look like I'm really sweaty or something like that. But yeah, Celtic are in a bad position as things stand. 4 minutes left to go of the first half. Nearly there. Celtic still have time. They should be sending and creating chances going forward. Now here comes Midtjylland. Celtic clear away with Turnbull. Turnbull on that left-hand side again. Block forward. I didn't, Thomas M, no. Here comes Celtic again. Back to Christie. Here's Bain. Bain comes forward. Bain switches play even there from Celtic. Headed down. There's Mabel for Midtjylland. Celtic just can't get the ball up the park. Really are struggling for ideas. And here's Bain again. Back to Turnbull. Ball over the top. Cleared again. Just allowing them to have the ball there, I think. Celtic back to Bain. It's Forrest. Welsh. Welsh again into Ralston. Ralston over the top. Christie just allows that one to go clear again. What's everybody saying here? Everyone's loving it. But yeah, nearly there, troops, in terms of the first half of extra time. Celtic not doing anything really. They've not even made any changes here. They need to probably, to be fair, they don't think they have changes to... They've made Tom Rogic and think Forrest, but that's about it. Players must be knackered at the moment. It's a big game on Saturday against Hearts at Tynecastle this weekend. And now here comes Rogic. Rogic on the ball. Back to Ralston. Rogic clears it away there again from Celtic. As I say, as things stand, Midtjylland will play PSV Eindhoven, and Celtic, well, they will be going into the Europa League. Blocked there again. Now here come Midtjylland. Driving forward. Now here come Midtjylland down that right-hand side here again with Vanguard. And there we go. 1 minute left. Wow. Not a bad, pretty bad viewing here for the first opening half of the extra time for Celtic. A lot of people said this should be going through here. I was one of them. I said that they would go through tonight. I just didn't think Midtjylland had much in terms of attacking wise, and they haven't really. They've had about 2 shots on target. In the first 90, I think they had 1 shot and 1 led into a goal. Celtic really do have the quality to... Should have really been out and had this game dead and buried with that James Forrest chance, but the longer it went on, they just allowed Midtjylland to get into the game, which usually always happens over the last couple of weeks. And now here comes Midtjylland again now with Mabil. Mabil ball into the danger area, headed away there again by Celtic. Celtic coming forward. One back by Midtjylland again. Now Midtjylland down that right-hand side. Again, they need to be careful. Midtjylland just cutting inside. Lovely ball in there again. Midtjylland through again and blocked, and good save there by Scott Bain. And there you go. That is it for the first half of extra time. And yeah, 0-0 is the score. Oh, sorry. This has been a long stream. What am I going about? It's 2-1 the score on the night, but 3-2 on aggregate. As things stand, Celtic are heading out of the Champions League. It will be Midtjylland versus PSV. However, Celtic have 15 minutes to rescue their Champions League campaign and send this one to penalty shootout. The Midtjylland goal manager voicing them on. Celtic need a big goal in this next half. They need to send on another striker, I would say. Just go all out for it. Because it's nearly the end of the road for Celtic in terms of Champions League. A good goal there as well by Midtjylland. Onyeka, sorry. The man who scored it. And now here go. What has Ange Postecoglou got up his sleeve here? Not the biggest, not the best way to go out of a European competition. Celtic have their defence to sort out. Loads of problems. This league season starts in a matter of days on Saturday. Pretty poor showing from them. Taylor comes off now. And who's going to be coming on the park now for Celtic? Looks like Albi Nigetti's going on now for Celtic as well. They need a big goal here. They need a big something in this next few 15 minutes. Will Celtic be able to take this one to penalties? Or can Midtjylland see this game out? Again, guys, please do subscribe to the channel. We'll be back for another Celtic game on Saturday with Hearts. But before that, we'll have Rangers versus Livingston. Midtjylland make another change. They bring on Dion Calls for Anderson. And now here we go again. things are about to do. Yeah, something like that, mate. Here come Midtjylland again now. Down that right-hand side, ball forward in the Arena Herring. It's Midtjylland again now as they probing forward looking for this because they could really kill the game off now if they scored a goal. Blocked and that goes out for a corner. They love that one there, Midtjylland. Goes out for a corner kick there. Celtic got the ball in the wrong position. Will they find a goal late on? Thank you, big picks, McKinnon. Soon find out from this corner kick now from Midtjylland. They are going to fire into the danger area. Celtic will need to defend this. Ball's going to go forward now for Midtjylland. Ball into the danger area now. Headed down. And again, Celtic clear that one away. Comes back out to Midtjylland though with a shot. And that goes over the bar. Again, that goes out for a Celtic goal kick. Now Celtic need to get the ball at the other area and try and get things going. As Bain drives forward. Here comes Bain. Long ball forward over the top. Bain's going to hit it hard as well. Hard and fast. Bain long ball. Can they get to jerseys here? Celtic not creating anything. And caught offside there as they go down that right hand side. And again, just couldn't get things going there for Celtic. Easily, badly done there. Albinijetti in the wrong place there again. Flag went up. So a few minutes left. Well, approaching into that last 10 minutes. Celtic are running out of time. Albinijetti's been on the park 2 minutes. And he's been yellow carded here. He looks to try and rescue it. Basically, man, it's sometimes FOTMob ticker just doesn't pause at the half time and extra time. So yeah, just ignore it. We're at 108. There's a bit of time left to go. I'll keep you updated. There's 12 minutes left to go, guys. Boys will want to watch Love Island by the looks things down in the old live stream. Well, could it be going to extra time, troops? Ball goes into the box here again. Well, could be going to penalties, sorry, troops. Here comes Rogic. Rogic clears it away for Celtic now. Back into Midtjylland though is Finchenko as he drives forward. Back into that right-hand side and Midtjylland fire that ball out of play. That's going to go out for a goal kick to Celtic and Bain's going to collect it. And Celtic need to go forward. They need to get that ball forward and try and create something here. Yes, I know Golden Temple. I don't know. It's just the way FOTMob works for some reason. I'll try and reset it quickly. But yeah, I'll look at it. Yeah, it's still the same on FOTMob's website. Guys, there's 10 minutes left to go. Don't worry about the ticker. In fact, I'll just get rid of it for a second. Because it's... yeah, thingy. But yeah. There's 10 minutes left. Midtjylland are nearly there. Celtic are running out of time. As I say, they need this. They need a win. They need a big goal from one of their big players. Odsonne Edouard, Jetty, McGregor picked one out earlier on. Forrest, could he get one later on? There's loads of players that can conjure up the goods. I applauded Celtic's attacking options before the game started. So their one worry was their defence, but they've still got the quality going forward here. Here's Christie. Switches play into Rogic. Ball down the floor again, and Midtjylland again back on the ball and clear it away. Celtic need to be a bit more creative, and they're running out of time. They've got 10 minutes left to go. And they can't get things going here for themselves. Brought down. PSV fans tuning in to see who they're going to be playing. Ball down that right-hand side again now. Blocked over and out of play. And there's a Celtic throw in here. This is a chance for them to get something into the box here. I say they're running out of time. Really are running out of time now. Ralston's ball was there. Juninho on the floor as well. And there you go. That was cleared again. There you go. He's wasting a bit of time there. The Midtjylland people are on. He's got cramp there. Juninho probably. The stretch in his leg. He'll need to come off the park there. He's probably buying a bit of time. He's probably milking it ever so slightly. As I said, so much at stake for Midtjylland. This one, as I say, the team who wins this is guaranteed Europa League group stage football. And then has a chance to play PSV Eindhoven for a place in the Champions League playoff round. Wow. And there we go. I think the substitution is going to be added on there. But yeah, the play has been paused at the moment whilst we wait for this injury. He's off the park now. I think he was just biding a bit of time there, to be fair. Nicholson comes on for Juninho, so he's off the park now, and Celtic are going to be able to take this free kick. As I say, 8 minutes left, but I think there will be a bit of stoppage time. Celtic need to conjure up the goods here. Here's a nice throw-in. Ball comes down that right-hand side, and that goes out of play again for another throw-in to Celtic. Here's Ralston. Ralston now for Celtic as he fires this one into the danger area. As I said, they need to move quick here, Celtic. They want a goal. Here's Callum Mcgregor. Callum Mcgregor switches play down that left-hand side. Montgomery. Again, bad passing. Now Midtjylland are going on the old counter-attack. Here's only Aneka. Ball comes forward and cleared away there again by Celtic. But yeah, that was a decent ball in there again. Bad stuff there from Celtic. So there is no chances. There is no belief in the players by the looks of things. They just can't get things going there, Celtic. And now here's a throw-in. Here's Midtjylland now down the right-hand side. Blocked by Celtic. Here's Mabel. Mabel again. Celtic clearing it. Albion Ajeti needs to get that ball down the other end of the park. Here comes Tom Rogic. Tom Rogic now looking to set Albion Ajeti off, but that ball's going to be hit too far. And that goes out for a Midtjylland throw-in. And the Midtjylland have got the ball right where they want it. As I said, 6 minutes left to go here in Denmark. And it's still Midtjylland 2, Celtic 1. There might be a bit of stoppage time added on, though, at the end of extra time. However, that's it at the moment, by the looks of things. Midtjylland hit that one forward. Headed away there again by Ralston. Celtic coming forward. Long ball hit. How long to go? It's 16 minutes. 16 minutes. 6 minutes. Nearly there. Midtjylland have got the ball in where they want it. Here's Mabul again. Mabul comes forward. Ajeti intercepts it. Ajeti drives forward. Ajeti's brought down. In fact, that's a yellow card there to Mabul. He'll take that one. Sorry, Sisto. And he'll probably take that one. And that's going to be a free kick to Celtic. 5 minutes left to go here. Hit that one. Very well there, Callum Mcgregor. Here's Mcgregor pushing forward. Now here comes Celtic again. Now with Christie, blocked again by Midtjylland. And Celtic close to the Champions League exit door. Very, very close. Midtjylland very close to advancing. Can Celtic conjure up a goal to take this to penalty shootout? They've got a few minutes left here, but the ball is not coming together for them. The passes aren't coming together, and now Callum McGregor's lost the ball, and now here comes Midtjylland driving down that right hand side. They'll look to waste time along into the corner there. One back though there again by Celtic, kept in by Midtjylland. Now Midtjylland are coming forward here again, and there you go. That's going to go out for it. Lyle, one of the Midtjylland defenders, urging the fans to get behind the team, and they've won themselves a corner here. Celtic haven't got the ball where they want it at all. Running out of time. Running out a lot of time here. Minutes to go. Midtjylland have the ball right where they want it. And you know what's going to happen here, don't you? They're just going to put the ball into the corner and keep it there. And it's going to be Celtic's problem to try and take it out. Ball comes in. Headed down and headed away there by Midtjylland. And there's Scott Bain. Scott Bain's got it. Celtic might have one last chance to throw this forward. Minutes left. So there might be a bit of stoppage time as well. Let's say running out of time here. Guys, if you enjoyed the coverage, make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And yeah, help support the channel, guys, as we're on our way to 6,000 subscribers. We're really, really close to that, in fact. So yeah, thank you so much for your support, guys. Yeah, help us out. Also, if you want to, become a member, guys, you can by pressing join. It's next to the subscribe button. It really helps the channel out. And yeah, thank you guys so much for your support. Ryan Christie raging, running out of the time here though. They like that one. Nearly there. The PSV fans are here. Third round of the Champions League is almost got a fixture coming up. St Johnstone will be playing Galatasaray on next Thursday. Be live on the channel for that one. That'll be an interesting game. And Midtjylland will play PSV by the sounds of things. Celtic will go against Sasso, or whatever their name are, if they can't find a goal in the next minute or so. Here's Midtjylland now again. Midtjylland into the danger area. Oh, and that could have been finished off there. However, cleared away. But they've got it in the wrong area, Celtic. The ball is not in the right area as we're approaching here. We've got minute and a half left. There might be a bit of stoppage time, but that is it. As we come to the end here against Celtic. Midtjylland. It's a corner kick now to Midtjylland, as I say. A minute and 30 left of the extra time remaining. The ball is in the wrong area for Celtic. Ball goes in. Cleared away by Callum Mcgregor. Nearly there now. 1 minute left of the normal time left remaining. Ball comes into Sisto. Sisto down that right hand side, blocked by Celtic here again. And Sisto does well to clear it. And Celtic are facing that exit door imminently. Ajeti. Something happening there with the referee. As they go through here again, Midtjylland seconds. They've got to wait. Short corner there. We will get a bit of confirmation as to how much stoppage time is going to be added on. As the 120 minutes are complete. And it looks like there is going to be 2 minutes added on here. I don't think there is enough time for Celtic They are facing that exit door. They've got a throw in here. What can they do with it? Ball goes forward, back into possession here with Midtjylland though. And now Celtic go the other way. 2 minutes left. Headed away there by Svitchenko. And now back to Albin Ejeti. 1 minute and a half left here for Celtic. Bain. Bain over the top. Bain into Edouard. Cleared away by Midtjylland. Minute left to go here. Celtic, what can they conjure up? One back by Welsh. Can Celtic force this to extra time? Here's Albin Ejeti. Here's Odsonne Edouard, and his shots are strayed. One back by Ejeti though. Celtic just outside the box. And this may be their last chance now. They've won a throw-in. And what can they do with this now, Celtic? They are running out of time. Really are. The goalkeeper might even come up for this throw-in now. As it's right at the end here. Celtic on the verge of going out. Seconds away, in fact. Rangers forward. Midtjylland's forward, sorry. Rangers fans in the live chat. I said Rangers. Midtjylland forward, sorry. Seconds left. Midtjylland have pretty much done it now. 10 to go. 9. 8. Here's Callum Mcgregor. Fires it forward. Away by Midtjylland. And there you go, guys. Celtic are out of the 21-22 Champions League, and Midtjylland go through to play PSV Eindhoven. Celtic, of course, now will drop down into the Europa League and have to navigate their way there. But Celtic are out of the Champions League, and again, a bad result for Celtic as they failed to qualify for the Champions League on the 4 or 5 years on the bounce now. Over to you, Rangers. Rangers now have a chance to qualify next Tuesday against Malmo. The next Celtic European game will be back on Thursday, and that's to try and see if they can qualify for the Europa League. Guys, if you've enjoyed the stream, please make sure you like and subscribe. And yeah, wow, what's your thoughts on that game, guys? Pretty poor result there from Celtic. Really, really bad. Wow. Bad result, guys. I want your opinions on that one, guys. Let me know down in the old live chat what you guys think of that. It's pretty bad. Pretty bad there from Celtic. It doesn't get that easy. Bad from Celtic. They go out of the the Champions League in Denmark. Wow. Wow. Was not expecting that. Crazy. Guys, again, please do smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thank you so much for tuning in. We will be back on Saturday for Rangers versus Livingston. Stick around for some videos and stuff like that. But thank you so much for tuning in, guys. What a bunch of heroes. And yes, Celtic's next game will be against Hearts on Saturday. Take care, look after yourselves, and I will see you in the next video.